Okay, can y'all hear me, guys? How's my audio? And let's see how many people we have. We have 7 people in. Jackson Raphomes eating Arabic food. Mujadara, Palestinian restaurant in Miami. Oh, epic stuff there. Epic stuff. Okay, Christoph says, hope everyone's well. Let's see. We have a comment on the top says, Pippi Dinium says, looking forward to listen, by the way. What do you think of Andres Borchman? I read about the atomic bomb fakery, but does not cite Dr. Judy Wood. Oh, yeah, that's the thing. You gotta cite the big one. Because if someone's telling you that, like, technology isn't that advanced, or saying, oh, atomic bomb doesn't actually exist, like the underlying message they're saying is that the technology doesn't exist to blow up really big. But 9/11 proves that even more advanced technology exists. So get that right before I can take that seriously. But I have looked into it. I think the one thing that's about it that might be truthful is the radiation danger is probably isn't that dangerous. Like uranium stuff, it might not be as dangerous as the mainstream says. It's similar to COVID viruses and all that. All right, guys, audio's good. And let's say Paul Lovell, who sues in this matter for the king as well as himself. Yeah, that's the Qui Tam. That's where it's from. And let's see, Christoph. Hi, everyone. Hope you're all well. Audio is good. Okay, Yin, greetings from Austria. Yeah, Yin, greetings as well. Yin, thanks for giving me the contact info to Tim Crawford, the UFO TV guy. So next week might have an absolutely epic stream. Okay, yes, loud and clear. Hi all. Hi MES. All right, guys, we have 16 people. I just want to check if everything's working. And also, guys, let me know if the audio is clipping, if it's too loud, if it's not level or whatnot. And I just want to check if this is working. I'm going to reset. Let's check if the Odyssey works. You guys, check if this works. Greetings as well. Okay, Odyssey is working. I'm just going to pop out chat. All right, so we're streaming on 3 different sources. Okay, guys, 1 second. I'm just gonna fix this up. I'll try to minimize housekeeping as always. But again, you'll know this. You could always watch double speed, fast forward, and other shenanigans. Okay. Okay, should be good. Okay, audio is perfect. Okay, good evening, inmates. Okay, we have a whole bunch of people all ready to go. A lot of people looking forward to the Qui Tam case. Okay, let's see if the this one's working. Check the Rumble. Okay, Rumble. And other. Okay, Rumble's working. Let's go. Okay, and then I'm just gonna close these ones. I have the chat open. Okay, the last one. Actually, no, BitChute. BitChute is the last one. Okay, I'm getting. Where's the comments coming from? Okay, and let's see. There's some comments. Okay, let's just try to get to this. Okay, looking forward to the stream. Yeah, the stream's gonna be pretty epic. Okay, something's up with the BitChute stream. Anyways, last time I only had like 1 comment on it. It's pretty interesting. Anyways, BitChute is now working and whatever. And now let's just continue further. Okay, this one's working. Okay, guys, let's jump right in. Let's try to minimize the time. Okay, we are at 3 minutes in, or 3 to 4 minutes. Anyways, guys, so MES Livestream 77 is some quick housekeeping. Okay, Dr. Judy Wood's Qui Tam 9/11 whistleblower case against NIST military contractors. So join me as I explore as I explore Dr. Judy Wood's efforts in bringing justice to 9/11 and the disclosing of the directed free energy technology used to turn the towers to dust in midair. She first filed a request for correction, RFC, against the National Institute of Standards and Technology, NIST, for their fraudulent report. When that was illegally ignored by NIST, she then filed a Qui Tam whistleblower lawsuit against the private military contractors that NIST hired to produce their report. This was dismissed by the corrupt courts and judge without considering any of the evidence she compiled. And then welcome to the land of the quote free. All right, guys. Okay, so now revisionists in the house. All right. So ready to roll. And yeah, just a note, because I think Paul Elvis and Norman Allen revisionists went at it in the Telegram chat. So and then Paul just emailed me now. Paul emailed me and said, "Don't let Norman block me on chat." Well, again, just no infighting. Especially if someone has admin power. So Paul, be on your best behavior. Because Norman has some powers you can ban. But anyways, Norman, maybe go easy if he's not doing too much stuff. But anyways, it's pretty hilarious. Anyway, so I hope you guys like this thumbnail I made. This thumbnail took me like a while to make this. I got all these in. I got NIST in there, SAIC. I got the CIA backwards of it. And then ARA, Advanced Research Applications. And then there's Boeing, there's a fraud. And this is Dr. Judy Wood's. This was a Qui Tam, I think, the filing. Or, yeah, it might be the Qui Tam or the RFC. Yeah, I think it was Qui Tam. There's Applied Research Associates, Science. These are the plaintiffs. Science. I mean, these are defendants. You see the plaintiff, this defendant. Applied Research Associates, Science Applications International, Boeing, Newstats, another one, Computer Aided Engineering Associates. Holy, a lot of these companies, big companies, Data Source, Inc., Geostat, Gilsan, Murray Stafegive, Hughes Associates, AGMAL, Abbas. So a lot of these contractors, I got Eduardo Cazal, David Parks, David Sharp, Daniel Venzendo. So a lot of people say, oh, who did 9/11? Well, go message these guys. Go protest outside their house. Email them. Ask them stuff. But don't harass them. But these are actual names there. The ones writing the fraudulent NIST report. Joseph Van Dyke, Casper William Roth, Jensen, and Associates. And it's messages. Okay, there's anyways, everybody's sending messages now. It's like I get a whole bunch of messages before the stream starts. I'm like, you guys know when the stream starts, I don't check messages much. I see some old friends here. Nice. Okay, Floyd Reynolds. Yeah, I saw your comment earlier about the disappearing wings and why it's not in the Hazard-Khani. But in Hazard-Khani, if you look closely, just before it goes in, one of the wings phases out slightly. But I think it's a lot to do with optics. Okay, I got Grok on X to accurately define my X profile. Epic stuff. Fantastic thumbnail, thanks. And then Timothy Sullivan's in the house. Let's go. We got super fan guys. Become super fan guys, especially because now I'm paying more for buying the Hutchinson samples and so on. Okay, let's see some other names. These are all the defendants. There is Rosen, Wauser, Grossman, Consulting Engineers, Simpson, Gumpertz, and Heger. This SK, Ghosh Associates, Skidmore, Owings, and Merle. Ting and Associates, Underwriters Laboratories. These are the ones that that actually did a fire test on like a building. They just had like double the heat and double the duration as the Twin Towers, and the building didn't collapse, it didn't fall down. But they still signed off saying that towers like that fires can take down buildings or something like that. So Underwriters Laboratory, they like double down on their nonsense. Like publicly. And then Jen and Elstiner Associates, American Airlines, Silverstein Properties, and United Airlines. So another part, Silverstein Properties. A lot of people say, hey, why doesn't Judy Wood go after the Silverstein guy? I think that's like I think that's the name. Yeah, that's the guy that had that insurance policy on the towers. Well, he's also listed in there as well. So everybody's listed in here. You got all these actual names. Go after them, as opposed to just saying the nonsensical, oh, Israel did it, Israel Zionist. I'm like, these are literally names, American companies, and everyone, basically my view is the whole world is in on this scam. Okay, let's see, I saw that on Substack, 911, okay, yeah, and then Stephen F is in the show, guys. We have a couple super fans, epic stuff, and we also have Rumble Sachs 17, how do from Lancashire, England. All right, guys, we are all over the world. All right, and let's go over. Okay, yeah, Lucky Larry. So Lucky Larry is also named in the defendant. I didn't realize that. Yeah, and also the lawyer that Judy Wood hired was Jerry Leapart, and he mentions it in the video that I'll play later that Norman sent me. It was from that interview Judy Wood had. So he actually messaged Judy Wood, and then she kind of distanced herself until he, because she was worried about if it's another one of those disinfo agents trying to get her to talk. But then it was, yeah, so Leapart was, I think he was part of AE 9/11 Truth, and then realized, okay, Judy Wood is the real deal when he saw the website, and then said, hey, we could take your evidence in court. There's still a lot of gold from Building 7, supposedly. Yeah, yeah, if you get me some links and stuff, I can look through it. There's a lot of random rumors. Okay, Tammy says, I was unaware of most of the information you and MES share before Substack and Hutchinson. Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, that's 9/11. I wonder if the delay in bringing Building 7 was related to exfiltrating gold. I think the delay in Building 7 was to make it so that a lot of cameras see it. As Judy Wood even said, a lot of cameras see it so that the control opposition can push that Building 7 control demo, etc. I think they have these weapons to fight against underground bunkers. They have anything and everything. All right, guys. So that's that. We'll get to the trailer. That's the question is, yeah, should I do the trailer Yeah, I'll just do a trailer now, and then we'll go over some other housekeeping stuff. But before that, as always, guys, go to these are the links to the links. So I throw everything in there. I throw everything in here, and I'll see if I could put everything everywhere. Yeah, so I throw everything in here, all the links in there, and I'll update them as we go. And yeah, we'll just play the trailer, and then we'll continue from there. So and then we'll go to the housekeeping, even more housekeeping and more random topics. There's a lot of random topics. Random topics is my name of the game. Okay, so the trailer right here is a trailer. I got it from 9/11 Alchemy actually. Where's the trailer? Let's click the trailer. Okay, I'm gonna click the trailer here.
NIST produced.
Okay, let's play this.
NIST produced 10,000 pages of technical reports about the destruction of the World Trade Center, right? Two companies that were involved in the production of those reports are Science Applications International Corporation and Applied Research Associates.
When Dr. Judy Wood filed her Qui Tam case against these corporations, she was suing them for taking American tax dollars and providing the government and the people with fraudulent science and inaccurate data. She filed with a signed affidavit from John Hutchison, pointing out the many conflicts of interest between the work of these companies and the nature of the destruction.
And being there was an ongoing court case, I couldn't advertise, I couldn't talk about it. Yeah, the Court of Appeals said, yeah, the law applies to this case, but we're ignoring the law in order to dismiss the case. We went to the Supreme Court so we can say we did it all, and the Supreme Court doesn't have to hear the case, only if they feel like it. I first submitted the request for correction. That qualified me to file the Qui Tam case.
Yes.
And then was able to file the Qui Tam case. Okay, well that was cooking. Then I started working on the book.
NIST, like most governmental agencies, relies upon contractors to do certain of its work. Who should be a prime contractor for doing an investigation of the destruction of a building? Well, that's an easy answer. You go to the companies that specialize in PSYOPs and in the development of directed energy weapons, because that is who they use.
Both Professor Reynolds and Dr. Wood's court case was dismissed, but the judge admitted to ignoring the law. So the system is basically rigged. Still, if the so-called truth movement wasn't suppressing this information, then maybe they could have gotten some media exposure and had a better chance.
I think it was January 22nd where they announced that they weren't going to hear the case. And early February 2010, Richard Gage, Stephen Jones, and so forth announced a worldwide press conference. That limited me from talking about it.
Yes, yeah.
Because it would be shut down immediately.
Why would they do that? Especially considering the many people who still demand a new investigation. Dr. Judy Wood did the investigation. If more of the public knew about it, maybe it wouldn't have been so easy for the judge to throw the case out.
If we had 1,000 people in the street out front, you would have had something different happen.
The Architects and Engineers group, that's what happened. If they brought
Yeah.
up your name, your research, the court case.
Yeah, that sounds pretty epic, guys. And let's see. I saw a pic of you on Sam Tripoli bookshelf showing during his live show, Broken Simulation. Interesting. Who are you speaking about, Don? Because yeah, the Sam Tripoli, he actually had American Fathers on there, so that's pretty cool. Okay, so basically now what we're gonna do is so that was the the trailer, and we'll go to some housekeeping. But also what I also did was, and I don't know why this is so big here. So I'm gonna have to do is I'm just gonna edit stuff now, refresh, hard refresh, and make it smaller. 1 second. Okay, so if I go to the trailers. So what I did was I put all my trailers because they're unlisted. I made a playlist for the trailers. So this is why I don't know why this was. Okay, so I just want to check why this the 7th one was so big for some reason. Okay, so anyways, it's fixed now. So I made a playlist for the trailers. So you can go here in the trailers, and you can see all the ones because most of them are unlisted except this one 1109 by Kier Meter. So this one here, I put the trailer there. There's the trailer for the mystery object. I might make a separate video for that. Some of them do well. There's the Blue Bacon Exposed one. They Live and all these. So you can check these trailer ones. Almost all these are unlisted. And so on. This is the most important election of until 2000. Until 2000, there's 234. This is Patrick Welsh's. Patrick Welsh, husband of Debbie Walsh. the alleged United Airlines Flight 93. So he is a 9/11 truther, and he believes that it wasn't done by Arabs. Floyd Reynolds, is 9/11 Alchemy available for purchase on DVD? If not, it should be. Can't thank Chris enough. Yeah, he was selling it before. There might be on Check the Evidence. So Check the Evidence may have DVDs for 9/11 Alchemy as well. So go to books, DVDs, memories, cards, stick. I think this is no. I think he used to sell DVDs. Videos. Okay, so he had videos. Could have sworn he had videos, unless it's just straight up normal stuff there. Okay, anyways. But yeah. So I actually have a DVD. I could send you it maybe. But you can also make it. I have it. You can download my copy. I got it from the DV and I uploaded it. So if you go to mes.fm/911truth, if you want to download it all, you just go to mes.fm/911truth, because I pay for like a whole bunch of cloud storage. I have like a combined 8 terabytes of cloud storage. This one on OneDrive and then on Google Drive. So you go to part 11 right here, 9/11 Alchemy, and there's the video right here, 2.49 gigs. You can go there, burn it into DVD and so on. So I'll do it again. MES 911. You can. I made it open for everybody. Anyone can go and access it. Go to mes.fm/911truth and you can download anything and everything. You can see, because I basically work on the cloud, so everything gets backed up. Everything I do will be on there live, and so on. Okay, so there it is. Go to that one. Okay, so let's continue further. Okay, so and also I put the trailers and link in here, the MES live streams and MES links. Okay, so right here, MES live streams right here. Go to MES links, guys, as always, and see some other stuff here. Okay, we got some more comments on Sachs 17, page 447. Where did towers go? 2 antenna that are unusual. I don't think they are telecom. Page 447. Is this from her book? Is this from her book, Dr. Judy Wood's book, or where is it from? Yeah, because those are the telecommunications masts. I think those are the ones you're talking about. Yeah, that was the official story, telecommunications mast. So I'll search up on my Telegram. Okay, so I'll just, because that was very, very interesting stuff, and it's all related, and you also get to understand my personality, which is all over the place. Okay, let's go back here. Let's click on Telegram. This is masts. Okay, no, where is the mystery flashes? Okay, where's the mystery flashes? And yeah, these ones here. So those are two telecommunications masts that were blinking the whole time, and they were installed literally days after, no, days before 9/11, like days, weeks, like not that many months. Like we're talking very recently, and it's installed. And they also have 2 giant diesel generators on top of that, and in perfect line of sight with both of them. So that's fascinating stuff. Okay, so that's that. And yeah, I actually want to plug where this building is, and then relative to where that mystery object was. Okay, so that's that. Let's continue more housekeeping, as we have some big news, possible big news, very likely big news. So anyways, so also here, guys, as always, yeah, we'll try a poll. I'll do the poll soon. So we'll feel free to invite any potential guests on my behalf if you think they would be great on the show. So yeah, you can email them if you think they're good. Okay, well, where's the somebody say there's a framed photo of me? Okay, MES, yes, Sam Petroli has a picture of you on his bookshelf. Wait, MES, he says Sam Tripoli has a picture of me on his bookshelf. Then That's Life says, Paul, is that you telling us that you have a framed photo of MES? Okay, please, guys, anybody have a framed photo of me? I'm gonna ban it. Oh, Paul said no. He said Sam Tripoli has a pic of who looks like MES. Yeah. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay, Floyd Reynolds, Chris Hampton, and Mark Conlon, who did a lot of 9/11 Alchemy Facing Reality work, incredible work. Yeah, definitely watch that. And it also illustrates, goes on the projection frames and the camera frames, and then if you have them out of sync or in sync, you might see wings, might not see wings, and possibly other electromagnetic interference. All right, so anyways, in the next setup here, guys. So next week, Tim Crawford from UFO TV may join the show next Saturday. I got in contact with him from Yin Gazda. So Yin Gazda, former partner of John Hutchison. Okay, so and then this is UFO TV. So they have 500,000 subscribers, but then most of their videos they put on UFOTV.com. And the reason is because I called asking if I can upload their crop circles video, and they said it's they got copyright issues and other stuff like that. But I can they can make clips for me, so I'll go get all the parts talking about field interference, and I'll make a clip this week, or they'll make one for me. I'll get all the timestamps. But anyways, if you go here, I think you pay $10 a month, and you get exclusive footage, or you get exclusive unlimited videos. It's kind of like Netflix streaming and all that, but it's all like videos you'll never see anywhere else. And the ones that are very interesting is the crop circle one. I really like that. Let's see the crop circle ET, the crop circle contact. So the one I've seen is the crop circles crossovers from another dimension. This is the one I wanted to get up, re-upload on my channel. So this one's pretty epic. And again, this has unlimited content, and a lot of these he says he only puts the best rated stuff in there. It's and he has some mainstream shows as well, but almost all of them are just like people that want to make a film and sell it, but that aren't mainstream. Okay, but yeah, this is an epic one, so you can sign in to watch and so on. So UFO TV, he might be on the show, and he is very, very knowledgeable. That's gonna be quite epic. And also, anyways, guys, so going further, so I bought a Tesla coil for 217 CAD for my Hutchison effect replication efforts. So you can go here and let's go to the Tesla coil. So I bought it Tesla coil earlier. Where's the Tesla coil? Yeah, so I bought it right here according to Grok AI's recommendations and so on. But anyways, it's more of it for me to learn because I haven't done electromagnetism as my like major study area. Before it was mechanical civil engineering and math and so on. And yeah, so this one is out there. So that's why with gyroscopes, right when I realized by gyroscopes, that one I can literally just get on the ground running. This one I'm gonna start learning step by step because, and again, I highly view that once you grasp the ether, the true ether model of the universe or how it works, this would be just very, very understandable from a mechanical perspective. Anyways, so this one here I paid. This is 119. Very interesting. 119 has to be 911 backwards, and 22. Interesting. Anyways, and that's American plus shipping. $217. And also, so I have it scheduled for later. Chris Bergier. Yeah, he donated and sent me a text message saying he wants to support my research for the Tesla coil, and so he donated $68. So guys, make sure to donate, guys. Help fund the operations of free energy research, guys. You can do live experiments. Yeah, I can. I actually have a second phone. We'll do live experiments if needed. Yeah, so we'll see how it is. You might also purchase a cheap spectrum analyzer to understand the RF output of the Tesla coil. Yeah, thanks for advice. I will be doing something like that. I'll figure that out step by step. But it's like one thing about me is I kind of like I want to see like practical thingies do. I want to see what the Tesla coil can do from a practical perspective. Can it move a coin somehow, or power a phone or whatnot? Anyways, so that's gonna be pretty epic stuff. Okay, and then next part is let's do the poll and we'll go back into the show. So we have poll results. So Trump's most shocking executive order is allowing plastic straws. Let's go to the polls. So here is the polls, guys. As again, I do when I don't have a guest, I'll go over the polls. When I do have a guest, I won't go over the polls. These are scheduled posts. Anyways, guys. So this was the last poll I had. This was so which is the most shocking Trump executive order? There are only two genders. Was second, tied with other. There's men can't play women's sports. Plastic straws are allowed. All right. Pardon. 0% pardoned January 6ers. Okay, so that wasn't shocking to anybody. So anyways, so plastic straws, guys. They classify free energy technology, but he allows us to have plastic straws. Let's go, Trump. Okay, and now the next poll, guys. What is your favorite Freemasonic hand sign? Okay, guys, what is your favorite Freemasonic hand sign? Is it covering your one eye? Hidden hand, Trump's pyramid hand sign, Jay-Z pyramid hand sign. This is one I voted for. Trump's pyramid hand sign. Hidden hand is top of the list. Yeah, hidden hand. A lot of people have that. Even Kim Jong-un has it. Putin has it. You got even the Communist Manifesto guys doing it. Okay, hey MES, thank you for posting my improved transcript of Smallstrom interviewing Dr. Judy Wood. Yeah, for sure, and thanks you for making that. And let's see here. Sax says, can you play music through your coil? Yeah, I think so. It has like a music modulator mumbo jumbo. So we will do that as well. We'll play some songs with it. Anyways, guys, and again, remember, fund the operation. And then there's the valve silence, as above, so below, handshake, grip. Again, you can search these up. And so make sure to vote, guys. So make sure to vote on Telegram and so on. And also, did I put the donate button? I don't think I put the donate button. So again, guys, send me a bunch of cash money. You can donate PayPal, crypto, and Patreon, and you can also be Subscribe Star. I think Subscribe Star is... I have a person that donates, except there's like I need to have like more than like 20 bucks or something before I get any money, so it's really weird. So someone's subscribing for $5, but I can't get it ever until more people actually do that. I just saw the Valve silence video by Chris. Oh, I didn't see that. Okay, I didn't see that one. I gotta send me that. I almost voted Handshake. The Handshake one is pretty epic. You see a lot of people have that. You see Alex Jones does that too. Yeah, so I want to go to what's I gonna donate button? Okay, yeah, guys. Okay, this one here, donate. So make sure to donate, fund the operation, guys. Okay. And then Sack says, yeah, excellent. Okay, guys. And again, there's a links to links is mes.fm/links, and then donate. Anyways, I'm just gonna power through my talking till we get to the nitty gritty. And also, guys, here's the trailers, and you can see all the trailers there, especially ones that. Yeah, this one's pretty epic. I might do a video separately on this 3D printed model of the WTC and LiDAR data. All right. So, anyways, let's continue further in our journey. Okay, and I'll do some random topics afterwards. Actually, we'll continue with the hand signs. The hand signs. So rare Illuminati hand signs. I'll click this one. See what this link is. It's just a bit light topic, and then because we talked about it. Okay, so anyways, so here's a new Illuminati hand sign just dropped. So it's a weird one. It's like a gun with it's like a gun inside your index finger or something like that. Okay, so anyways, these are weird. Is Kamala doing that? Gates is doing that. What's another one? So so this one, okay, another rare one is this one. Let's click all the rare ones. Okay, so this one's really rare one. I was surprised. Okay, so Timothy Sullivan with a big cash donation. Let's go. Let's try to get into business class. Let's go, guys. Guys, be like Tim. Send me a bunch of cash money and so on. Okay, there's Adolf Hitler with the finger, with the pinky finger sticking out. There's Malcolm X. There's MLK. It's like even Osama bin Laden. And then this is the guy that allegedly Trump assassinated, the Iranian military leader, Qasem Soleimani. So it's like, what are the odds you get that photo? I've never done that in my life. Like, I've never done this in my entire life. Like, how do you get a photo? And there's this guy wearing a Freemasonic. It says Orlando Brown, the child star turned musician, and he's wearing a Freemasonic a necklace while he's doing this with two hands, like literally showing off in his music video. This is the cover of his music video. So you know what's up when he's doing it. Anyways, there's a few more hand signs, and then we'll get to the other stuff. And again, so Richard Gage, 33 again, Freemason stuff. My view is Freemasons around the country, around the world. Where's okay, this one here. There's R Gage 33. He's doing the pyramid sign. It's like he's doing the Trump sign. Okay, and there's R Gage A1A architect guy. Finger guns is my favorite hand sign to prove my points. Finger guns, interesting. Matt, it is to show the number 23. Which one? Which one's showing the number 23? Yeah, but number 23 is pretty epic. It's like, yeah, it's LeBron James. Got it all. See, this guy says 2 thumbs up, and the pointing ritual are my favorite. All musicians, politicians use it. Interesting. Okay, well, a lot of these signs, guys, post photos of the signs you're saying. So, guys, post photos inside the thingy right here. Please post photos, videos, links of other fave ones or info you have here, and I'll show it next time. Yeah, so post it in there, and going back to the stuff here because I have a bunch of links here. Okay, so we showed rgage33. That's his email, guys. Remember, that's rgage33's email. That's Richard Gage, the disinfo agent, covering up all this stuff. So rgage33. So his actual email is rgage33@gmail.com. So like, what are the odds? He's throwing a 33. So he's probably, yeah, he's definitely a grandmaster, most worshipful master, Freemason clown. All right, and now we'll do this video, and then also put a link to my mes.fm/hands, and then we'll go to the nitty gritty. Okay, Mike Tyson used a 33. Nearly all his or her fights were fixed. Interesting. Possibly, yeah, because yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. But again, they might be doing some black magic. Because again, at the end of the day, you still have to like fight people, like actually get knocked out or get knocked out. Anyways, this guy here. So what in the world is this guy's doing here? So there's BB, and then this guy in the background doing some like. Now he's gonna start shooting laser beams at him. Yeah, he's shooting laser beams at him. He's doing that. Let's watch that again, slow motion. Okay, now what is he doing? Well, that's pinky and index. Yeah, I mean that's his pinky and the other, the second finger. Okay, so like what? That's this guy. Okay, so that's very, very strange. So Illuminati switching up their hand signs because their old one was exposed. All right, so I exposed their old one. Now they're switching it all up. And actually, what's interesting is, sorry about going on a sidetrack, because a Freemason actually messaged me on Hive. Commented on Hive. So I'll go back here. So this guy right here. All I did was summarize a video of this one here, but the truth is top level Mason reveals secrets of the craft. This was from an interview from this guy showed an interview from Bill Cooper with a 32 degree Freemason that disavowed his vow, and then this guy replied saying the secrecy is a result of its history when it was mostly operative Masons. They had to have secret ways of knowing if an unknown worker was a master, fellow craft, or apprentice. Really, you're doing secrets and you're telling me a secret, so how am I supposed to know if you're telling me the truth or not? Anyways, these days the lodge is largely composed of speculative Masons, but the secrets endure. We mostly keep the secrets because we swore to keep them, not because there is some terrible truth behind it. How do you know? You're literally telling me they're secrets, and you're not going to tell me. But just trust me. You tell me to trust you, bro. Well, all the presidents are Freemasons, and everyone's doing Illuminati Freemason sign, and so on. Anyways, so we're kind of caught not being able to refute things without, at the same time, breaking our oath. You can rest easy knowing that membership is shrinking. My cousin is a Freemason. Oh, that was weird. I found out. I'm like, what in the world's going on here? So there's not enough interest in joining these days, and enough former Masons have posted the secrets online, except that we can't confirm which are real or false without breaking the promise. So it's something about the oath. Okay, going back to the oaths. Okay, then I replied. It says, interesting. What kind of info are you free to disclose, such as what degree are you? And then let's see. Do I get a reply? How do I just view it? My goodness, I can't even just view it. Where's the comment? You can't just be gone. Okay, so that. Okay, so anyways, let's go back to that comment. I gotta do this again. Okay, replies. I click replies, and okay, so he's a Master Mason. He says the official monitor of the lodge that explains most of the symbology in Masonry. Most of what can be shared is openly published, most of it, okay, and available by the lodges. What can't be shared are the secret words, handshakes, and rituals. This was originally to prevent traveling Freemasons operative from passing themselves off as Master Masons to earn higher wages. So that's the reason. I think it's to pass on to earn higher wages than they would as apprentices or fellow crafts. The secrets were essentially your work qualification credentials. These days, there are very few operative Masons. Most present Masons are speculative, which means we don't really know how to lay bricks and stones. Operative Masons would be the Freemasons. Speculative Masons are the accepted Masons. You'll see lodges with the example lodge, hashtag 21 AF and AM. The AF and AM are ancient, free, and accepted Masons. And again, when they say America, land of the free, it's the land of the free, and accepted Masons. The term Freemason refers to a Mason who in old days was allowed to travel to earn wages, which is distinct from Masons who were not able to due to guild or feudal obligations. Freemasons before the fraternity started were the people who built most of the cathedrals and other European architecture. Anyway, so he's saying a lot of stuff. I just want to say, but I want to highlight this part here. What can't be shared are the secret words, handshakes, and rituals. What in the world's going on here? But anyways, definitely watch this video that I summarized there. They even have Joe Rogan from an old show that he was in, literally talking about going to a judge and using like the secret word tupelcane or whatever to bypass any guilty verdict. Anyways, did your cuz get blackballed? My cousin, I haven't spoken to him in years. I want to ask him about that because I saw a photo of him on Facebook. I'm like, what in the world is he doing? Okay, they're all under pain of death and humiliation rituals. They'll never admit it. Yeah, that's another thing. It's like they literally swear oaths that they're gonna like get murdered or they're gonna get the heart like ripped off and eaten by like savages or whatnot. If they and also like their head will get cut off if they break their secrecy or whatever. And then this guy says, "Trust me, we're not doing anything stuff." But we have the most ridiculous of all time oaths ever done. And then the other part is Aleister Crowley was a 33-degree Freemason. Aleister Crowley. And the other thing I want to share is, let's see, if I go to I'll go back here. Okay, I'm going to show another one. Definitely, guys, watch this one. I might do a Freemason deep dive because it's very, very interesting stuff there. Go to personal. Mason. Okay. Yeah, okay, this one here. This one's pretty epic.
Well,
this guy's an ex-Freemason. He also won the X Factor. Watch it. It's very, very in-depth. 5 hours. Definitely watch that. Okay, and this is an official monitor of the Grand Lodge of accepted, ancient, free, and accepted Masons. Anyways, so Land of the Free. And it's Alistair Crowley, Freemason. Let's see if it shows up, but he's a Freemason. He's a 33-degree Freemason. Yeah, so he later said he had been initiated in Freemasonry and wrote a play on that, blah, blah. His whole rituals is largely based on Freemasonry. Sympathetic with the financial assistance of he's funded by Freemasons. And so anyways, so Alistair Crowley, the guy who's doing a whole bunch of sick stuff, is the usual. Okay, guys. So that is that. And again, go watch this. Definitely watch this this guy from this Athlete Child's Exposed Freemasonry. Definitely watch this, guys. Very, very epic. It's well worth your 5 hours. Okay, so if you haven't seen it, it just very deep, goes into a lot of it. He is 33-degree Freemason. Yeah, he was. So Mike Tyson's used a 33. Also Formula 1 used a 5.5 and 5 and 33. They're all under pain of both. Okay, Jimmy Page bought his house in the Lake District. Anyways, it's a lot of stuff there. Okay, guys, let's go back and see what we have here. We have 41 people in the show kit. That's pretty good. And we'll go back to the Qui Tam stuff. And also, again, John Hutchison swore an affidavit on that. And I'll be uploading some more Hutchison stuff as we get further into life. And also, MES.fm/hands, guys. You go here. Where are we getting these comments from? So I have a new phone. It doesn't show notifications unless I open it up for some reason. Okay, I'm going to turn the sound off. Okay. Sounds good. Yes, please do a Freemasonry deep dive. Co-Masonry needs an explanation. It's tied up with the Theosophy. Yeah, Co-Masonry is like includes women in there as well. They got the Eastern Star and all those mumbo jumbos. The Masonic Jesters are an interesting criminal subset. Yeah. It's on video. Okay, Planes Research, I'll send you again. Which one is this? Okay, anyways, guys, a bunch of stuff there. Okay, Victoria Willingham's dad was a Freemason. Interesting. And what's also interesting is Bob Greener's dad was a Freemason. Dad or grandpa, or something like that. So that's another twist and turn we haven't explored. Okay, let's continue further. And also, yeah, go to MES.fm/hands, guys. And click a bunch of links. And yeah, MES.fm/hands. Anyone and everyone doing the hand stuff. This is my favorite hand one. This one I see so blatantly. I'm like, Trump's doing it, and people are still voting for him. This is Angela Merkel's doing this all day, right? So Angela Merkel is the left wing, and now you got Trump doing it all the time, and then it's like, what? Everybody just ignores it. It's like they're doing the exact same thing, and then you got this guy doing it. The Kevin O'Leary. Anyways, on and on and on and on. And there's this is the funniest one. Okay, there's my all-star soccer team. No one's doing the hand sign except this guy. And that's me. And also, speaking of All-Star, so my championship, we made it to the championship game next Saturday, so that'll be quite wild. So if we win that, it'll be my 3rd title. And I've played in 4, it's going to be my 4th championship. All 3 other ones, I scored 2 goals in both, so that's going to be, keep the streak alive. Okay, guys. Okay, let's go to the back to the main topic at hand. And we're at 40 minutes in. We only went a tiny bit into it, but we will get more. Okay, so... and then we'll go random topics after. Okay, so anyway, so the trailer that I showed is from 9/11 Alchemy. So if you haven't seen this, this is the best show.
Research.
This is the best documentary ever made. And 1 million views, almost all of them, literally 900,000 plus was in the first 3 months when YouTube forgot to put in a limited state. Okay, I miss Mason. Now if I was there, they would like kick me out. They'd be like, man, this guy can't stop making jokes about it. I'd be like, they'd be like, he can't keep, he keeps giving away our secrets. I'll be walking down the street like this or something. I'd be like, oh no, he's giving away our secret hand sign. I'll be doing this in front of like anyways, they're gonna hate me. They'd be like, yo, stop just throwing away all our top secret hand signs. Okay, what team are you playing with? It's called Club Ireland. It's a Richmond soccer team in Richmond, BC, just a men's league, and so on. Anyways, okay, so yeah, so. But the other thing, you have to bend your knee and like knee to when you sign your oaths and all that. You have to actually like bend the knee to another man and call him like worshipful master. You literally have to worship another human. Okay, Sack says, oh, excellent. What position do you play? I play typically, yeah, striker or midfield, something like that. I have a big brother used as a target player because I was a decent goalie. Okay, guys, yeah, we'll get further. Okay, we'll show you some goals in a bit that I've scored. I have some footage of it. Okay, so, anyways, so if you go in here in this epic documentary and I put the timestamps or Qui Tam and you search up Qui Tam, you can see all the times. Judy Wood, Qui Tam, Morgan Reynolds, Qui Tam, and there's the Qui Tam cases, dismissal, and cover-up, and so on. So definitely see those in there, and you can see them. The one I just played was this.
When Dr. Judy Wood filed her Qui Tam.
So I cropped out all three inside and put it in as a video. Okay, good input last. Yeah, the other night with Olsen, Matt. Yeah. Yeah, thanks. The Olsen one was. I was trying not to laugh. It's like how ridiculous are they? All right, guys. So that's the first thing. Let's see. Then another one is 9/11 alchemy stand as test of time. This one is from
well as some not so well known contractors.
Yeah, so Mark Conlon. This is your comment, epic comment from Mark Conlon, who was again Mark Conlon, Chris Hampton, and who else was in helping Megas? Morgan Reynolds, I assume, would be also featured. And, oh yeah, and Richard Hall as well. And yeah, Andrew Johnson. So 8 years on from, this is from Mark Conlon, 9/11 Planes Research. 8 years on from when Chris Hampton first asked me to get on board with this documentary film project, 9/11 Alchemy. All our research still holds up against the test of time in 2025. Unfortunately, there are still too many people who are in denial regarding the existence of the technologies revealed in this film. It is in everyone's best interest to share the information contained in this film, especially the technologies, and alert those to it, and let them know that seeing is not believing. We do not want a Project Bluebeam event unfolding in the future using the same technology they used to put them, planes in the sky. Yeah, so that's one thing is to share it, but another thing is to don't get your channels deleted as much as okay. That's like the big one. So this video right here, the original upload was on Chris Hampton's website on YouTube, and his YouTube's deleted. So think about it. The original is deleted. He let me share this on my channel. It's not deleted. So let's say they do a Project Bluebeam setup, and then I share with someone, hey, here's a video of 6 years ago of the same exact stuff happening. This one's gonna go viral. Like the people will as viral as they get with limited state. But this one is very, very. It's kind of like yeah, you just get a lot of credence where it's not a new video. It's literally like a decade old, telling you exactly what's happening now. And it's similar with the if you go to the streams, it's similar with the Trump fake assassination attempt. Like literally they had this assassination attempt, but I made the video like I was talking about it for 2 years, and then made a video a month before, and then when it happens, I could be like, hey, watch my video before it happened, telling you how much of a joke this is. Yeah, this one here, Trump fake assassination predictive programming. So you watch that, and again, even if it doesn't have much views because it's a limited state and so on, it's still one thing. If you want to basically drop the mic on people, be like, here, okay, here's what happened years ago. Okay, okay, I met a jester before and he denied at first. Okay, yeah, apparently that's another thing. When you get to the high one, they call you a jester. It's like you get a jester, one of the degrees is becoming a jester or some weird clown show. Okay, anyways, so definitely watch this documentary. Okay, let's see the next setup. Okay, guys, this was Judy Wood's main argument is that this is not a collapse. Okay, guys, this photo right here, that's not a collapse, okay? This is not a collapse. That is a giant ball of, like, dust, okay? So any engineer telling you that's a collapse, they should be in jail. Okay, and then go back to here. Okay, I'm going to open up this sideways. Okay, I think someone sent a message right here. Okay, okay, there's a fast using hidden hand sign. Okay, epic stuff. So I told people to post comments, and Sam posted a bunch. Oh, this is okay. Guys, this guy's probably takes the cake. Oh, actually, we haven't even got to the Lara one. Okay, sorry, we'll go back to this one. Lara. So Lara Trump telling her hubby Eric Trump to ease up on the Freemasonic hand sign. So there's Eric Trump, Trump's son, and then there's his wife in the background, and his wife's like, "Yo, ease up, clown. Like, what are you doing? Like ease up," and he puts his hands down. Yeah. She's like, "Yo, what in the world are you doing right now?" Well, let's see this.
Quite heavily on. We're seeing the whole Trump clan there. Now, pretty much all of them, apart from.
Yeah, she's like, "Ease up, man. Just ease up. What are you doing? It's not make it so blatant." And actually, if you go to Musk as well. Okay. Yeah, so you have the Antichrist and false prophet on Hannity tomorrow. Oh, this was I posted before. They're on the Hannity show. And now look at Trump's doing the hand sign. Now he's doing the hand sign, but so blatant in your face. Like, what's he doing? Okay, and then there's him standing with his kid. One of his weird. I don't know if that's his naturally born kid, but we'll get to that in a bit.
At say, we just.
And also, could you mention, including
Who he would just come from? Say, and
doing this the whole time wearing a dark MAGA hat. Yeah, Trump's son-in-law and hand in hand in the Purge film. Yeah, definitely. The other part I just want to get to. Yeah, okay, Jester, you got to be 33 degree, I guess. Yeah, something like that. And apparently the rituals they do, it's pretty much like Freemasonry in general. It's like Aleister Crowley's Thelema religion, except for wimps, people that don't wanna don't have the stomach to like F goats or something, to do basically sick stuff to animals and children until you get to higher levels. That's my understanding from that 5-hour film. And then Aleister Crowley is just one where you have all your morals as broad as it gets. Anyways, okay, so that's this one. And also, like I said here, for those, put epic stuff in here in this comments right here. So this guy's putting comments. Let's go. Okay, and this one I've seen this one before on a I think I uploaded before. This one, Quebec premiere. I think this is one of the best ones ever. I'll go to. I think I had that Quebec. I think I had it. No, okay, no, I didn't have that. I could have sworn I had it somewhere. Okay, we'll get to that in a bit. But I'll go here and play this one because this one's absolutely fascinating. Okay, this one here. Let's play this.
Alors bonjour toutes et tous, bienvenue à cette conférence de presse du Premier ministre.
What is he doing? Why is he doing that? Why is he doing this 666 downwards like that? Okay. Yeah, okay. MAGA is Enochian black magic rituals, 5 his eyes. Yeah, that's the Church of Satan. Their highest degree is MAGA.
Ministre du Québec, François Legault.
Alright. So this guy, it's like, again, these are the guys that run the world. Who runs the world? Girls or this guy? Beyonce says girls. But I doubt it. It's that guy. And again, how many oaths do you think that this guy swore? How many rituals where he was like beaten down while he's like cross-dressing and beaten down by his fellow Masons? Do you think he's done to get this position and making a complete fool of himself on live TV? Russell's name. Jay-Z gets thousands of people who attend his shows to throw their hands in the air and perform a hand signal of a diamond. Yeah, I think the harness power. Yeah, they do harness it, but they also, I think, yeah, that is true. They harness it, but also it's like, they also have to be clowns as well. It's like, because it's a giant clown show. Like, they're not serious people in the sense that, anyways, basically, what I'm trying to get at is. Yeah, they don't take morality seriously. They think it's basically whatever goes, and you become that thingy. Anyways, okay. So one of my meth miner says one of his friends says when you go to the court and you make the 666 logos with your hands, since a lot of judges are Masons, they let you off. Yeah, definitely, because apparently it's like a crime in Freemasonry if you like. Throw your own Mason in jail. All right, Qui Tam. Okay, Jackson from home says Qui Tam. Okay, guys, get back in the Qui Tam. Sorry about that. Jackson, yeah, let me know if I get off topic, as I can get on a million stuff. Anyways, guys, go back to the collapse. So Judy Wood's main argument is that this is not a collapse, and she said that in court. And so I'll show this photo. So guys, this right here is not a collapse, and she posted this photo in her Qui Tam RFC and Qui Tam. So this is just giant frothing up. This giant ball. This is literally a giant ball. So in other words, things going down. It's not going down. It's going sideways in a weird froth, and it resembles the buildings are frothing to dust like an Alka-Seltzer tablet. Is what Judy Wood always references what they look like. So this is how the buildings actually look, and we'll get to the Qui Tam. So here's I made a comparison here. I put this in a beaker right there. This is 9/11 dustification. Very closely resembles Alka-Seltzer tablets dissolving in water.
Yeah, you see this like a stick. Mm-hmm. Keep watching it. It turns to dust. In a minute, we're going to look down that intersection where this stuff should have landed. I have a faster one of this, but notice how all of this is trailing dust. That's not from a dirty windowsill.
Okay, and then I make it go reverse now. So this is reverse. And when you see it reverse, it's going to become more like solid, and this one's becoming more and more solid. It's like literally the exact same thing. So in other words, these objects are actually frothing up into dust. So they're becoming dust. It's not some little fire on steel, on steel beams, random fire. It's not. It's literally ginormous amounts of dust. Like it itself is turning to dust, and there's it going reverse. Make it faster speed. Yeah, again. And this is more dust than these Alka-Seltzer tablets. This needs to be even more dustified to match this. So that's how ridiculous the stuff is going on. Okay, so that's that. I'm gonna power through Qui Tam. No distractions for a while. Okay, Floyd says, been rewatching MES videos all morning and I have to ask, is there anything to these mysterious orbs? They don't appear to be debris. Yeah, definitely. Watch 9/11 Alchemy. And so the orbs could be several things. I need to upload another one. Yeah, so the orbs, I think they're a combination of possibly projection anomalies and or actual physical stuff with cloaking stuff. It's similar to that Spider-Man movie where you had those projectors creating the illusion of the giant monster. But I do think there was some cloaking stuff going on. Anyways, let's go further. So this is not a collapse. Okay, Qui Tam case MES files. So here's this link right here. I put all the PDFs that I had there, and I'll upload them as we go. This is the Qui Tam that I did from my OneDrive. If you click it, you can actually open up all the PDFs I put in there, so in case anything happens to our website. So the Qui Tam there's a video there. There's the NIST RFC request for correction, and so on. Okay, I guess we all forgot about the drones and orbs too. Yeah, there's a lot of weird stuff going on there. And also this is some, and then I put links to her site as well in here. So some of them are links. But anyways, yeah, these are URL, and so on. So that one, just for reference, stuff will be there if you ever need to like deep dive into it. And now first, what I'll do first is read the Grok AI summary of the court cases. And also this Grok AI references 9/11 revisionist. This shows the importance of posting and sharing truthful info, aka feed the AI, otherwise the mainstream people will. So this one here. So their first reference is literally, almost all of them is 9/11 revisionist. So I asked Grok right here, give me the timeline for Dr. Judy Wood's RFC, request for correction, and Qui Tam cases against NIST and the private military contractors they hired. And I also said, give no credence to the official 9/11 narrative in your replies. So before we get further, I'm going to go to RFC wiki and then also Qui Tam wiki, just to give you some request for correction. Request. I think it's a request for correction. Yeah, I think it's a request for correction. RFC, or is it a request for comment? No way. Okay, so anyways, request for correction. Legal, and then let's say U.S. government. Yeah, okay, United States request for correction. So, Bureau of Diplomatic Technology, disclosure of request for corrections right here. Request for correction received on that. Anyways, yeah, so you can do this. This is specific stuff there. Anyways, I just want to get the actual thingy here. Okay, this one is Grok making me famous? Yeah, well, the thing is, you're the only ones posting this info. So again, you're feeding the AI, so which is good. That's why a lot of the censorship is to get people not feeding the computers. A procedure to seek correction. Anyway, so you can file corrections to any government agency, I assume, and so on for any report they do, because again, they're using your tax dollars and so on. And then also the Qui Tam wiki. Yeah, so it takes at least 1 to 2 minutes to mix the dry cement, aggregate, and water together. That is some intense energy to break that concrete that quickly. Yes, so the thing, it's not just concrete. Concrete itself can't produce that much dust. You need all the steel as well is also full frothing up. And also in a real collapse, the concrete is not going to turn into 99.9% dust. So again, so a writ of Qui Tam is a writ written which private individuals who assist a prosecution can receive for themselves all or part of the damages or financial penalties recovered by the government as a result of the prosecution. Its name is an abbreviation of the Latin phrase Qui Tam pro domino rege quum pro se ipso e hac parte secutor, meaning he who sues in this matter for the king as well as for himself. Okay, so you can sue others and recover that damage for yourself. Interesting. I think that's how it is. Or just a whistleblower. Whistleblower. So the writ fell into the writ fell into disuse in England and Wales following the Common Informers Law, but remained Common Informers Act 1951, but remains current in the United States under the False Claims Act 31 USC, which allows a private individual or whistleblower or realtor, a private person whose relation on behalf of for a quo warranto or mandamus is filed, anyways, with knowledge of past or present fraud committed against the federal government to bring suit on its behalf. So it's suing the government on its own behalf, yet the government is the one throwing it away. Okay, so that is that. Okay, so let's go back in here. So I gave this here and I asked for references. They literally reference only now in business. So they reference and they took your videos, and I'm pretty sure they transcribed your videos and put it in text form. So this is absolutely fascinating with what AI can do. So here it says, below is a time limit of Dr. Judy Wood's request for correction, RFC, and Qui Tam cases against the National Institute of Standards and Technology, NIST, and the private contractors involved in NIST reports on the World Trade Center WTC destruction. This time limit is based solely on documented events related to her legal efforts without endorsing or relying on the official 9/11 narrative. Okay, that's I always have to reference that when I speak with controversial topics. So we'll go over this, and then we'll see Judy Wood talking in her own words, see how it matches up. So timeline of Dr. Judy Wood's RFC and Qui Tam cases. So March 16th, 2001, Dr. Judy Wood files a request for correction RFC with NIST under the Data Quality Act. This RFC challenges the scientific validity of NIST and NC Star 1 report, which was intended to explain the destruction of the WTC towers. Wood's submission includes over 65 photographs and argues that the report fails to account for the observable evidence, alleging it is fraudulent and deceptive. She asserts that the report does not analyze the actual mechanism of the tower's destruction, focusing instead on events leading up to it. In April 25th, 2001, so this was March 16th, so March, another month after, Dr. Wood, represented by attorney Jerry Leapart, files a Qui Tam lawsuit in the United States District Court for the Southern District of New York, case number 07CV3314. This whistleblower action brought on behalf of the United States under the False Claims Act (FCA) targets 23 private contractors hired by NIST, including Applied Research Associates (ARA) and Science Applications International (SAIC) or CIA backwards. Wood alleges that these contractors committed science fraud by producing misleading reports, knowing that they did not reflect the evidence of the WTC's destruction, and profited from taxpayer funds. So think about it. They get a bunch of money, millions of dollars, and then give you a pile of trash. Okay, and you get the Patriot Act, and when you go to airports, they all check up your they all do strip search, X-ray search of and so on, and all this nonsense. So she highlights potential conflicts of interest, noting that some defendants like ARA are involved in developing directed energy weapons, which she connects to the WTC evidence. Okay, so that was this is March 16th, all 2007, April 25, 2007, and then September 12, 2007, the Qui Tam case is unsealed by the Southern District of New York, allowing public access to the complaint details. This follows the U.S. Attorney's decision not to intervene, a standard step in Qui Tam proceedings that permits the realtor, Wood, so again, basically it's a legal mumbo jumbo, to proceed independently. So it was unsealed in September 12th. And then August 22nd, 2007, after NIST denies her initial RFC, Wood files an appeal under the Data Quality Act's provisions. She strengthens her case by documenting conflicts of interest, specifically asserting that NIST should have recognized ARA's role as a manufacturer of directed energy weapons or components, which she claims is relevant to the WTC destruction evidence. The appeal reiterates that NIST report obfuscates the true cause of the tower's destruction. And then there's another year later, June 26, 2008, District Court Judge George B. Daniels. This one is a very interesting guy, and he's also, if you search up his name, he's also got some interesting stuff. So George D. Daniels, we'll get to this in a bit. So George B. Daniels is a senior United States District Judge of the United States District Court for the Southern District of New York. And if you go, he has some notable cases in, I think I have, I'll find his name, Daniels. Whoops, search up here, because this is a very interesting, he's very relevant to the case. So if you search up Daniels, where is the Judge Daniels? Judge Daniels. I could have sworn I had the Judge Daniels there. Okay, this is Daniels. Judge. Okay, where is the, I think somewhere I posted it. I'm not sure where it is. Okay, this one it might be. No, 1 second. I swear I could have had this. Judge, somebody has it written in here. Daniels, it's probably in the chat then. Oh, it's someone right here. Okay. Judge Daniels. Oh, the Judge Daniels. Okay, this one here from Judge George B. Daniels has faced scrutiny over potential conflicts of interest related to his involvement in cases connected to the 9/11 attacks. One of the primary concerns stems from his role in presiding over lawsuits against Saudi Arabia and other entities accused of having links to 9/11 attackers. Anyways, even from mainstream stuff, he has it. Saudi. Yeah, so right here. Okay, so in March 9th, 2016. So this judge is like the one they select for everything related to 9/11. So issued a default judgment against Iran. So on March 9th, 2016, Daniels issued a default judgment against Iran, ordering it to pay $7.5 billion in damages to families of victims who died in the September 11th, 2001 attacks. So he's blaming Iran, as well as $3 billion to insurers such as Chubb Limited that paid out claims resulting from the events. So he has to pay. Iran has to pay these insurers, according to the U.S. Otherwise, World War III starts. The plaintiffs in the case argued that Iran provided material support and training to Al-Qaeda members, including 9/11 hijackers through Hezbollah, prior to the attacks, and was therefore liable. Earlier into 2015, Daniels had ruled that Saudi Arabia had sovereign immunity and dismissed all charges against the kingdom for its alleged roles in the attack. So he's giving off. He's saying Saudi Arabia is free, but Iran is not. Even though both of them have, both of them are just no-shows, and these are just a bunch of pretend countries, while U.S. is literally turning towers to dust. Going further, so and then he's the same guy here. Daniels granted the government's motion to dismiss Crew versus Trump. On September 13th, 2019, the United States Court of Appeals for the Second District Circuit vacated and remanded judge's decision. The lawsuit challenges President of the United States Donald Trump's business activities under domestic and foreign emoluments clauses of the United States Consulate, which barred President from taking gifts. So, anyways, so he dismissed the court case against Trump, dismissed Saudi Arabia again. Didn't have any real role in this. There's no hijackers. Anyways, and then also. Said that Iran needs to pay, and Iran, World War III with Iran is going to happen. So I guess I did have the Daniels one. Okay, Trump, yeah. Okay, this was Stormy Daniels. It's guilty. This one is a different one. Okay, Judge Trump. I could have sworn I'll have to make a post on that. Okay, I need to find that judge one. Anyways, let's go back into the thing. Yeah, it's all theater, but it's very, very interesting theater that involves billions of dollars going to insure. So this Chubb Limited, okay, and was that named in the Qui Tam case? I'll open this up. I thought Chubb Limited was named in it. Chubb. There was an Insurers Limited, something in there. Anyways, I'll search that later. Okay, so I don't think they're in there. We'll double check in a bit. So anyways. Okay, so June 26, 2008, District Court Judge George B. Daniels, the same guy who says Iran needs to pay, Saudi Arabia is free, and Trump is case dismissed for fraud or whatnot. Okay, yeah, so when you realize the reality regarding planes, any type of air plot hijacking nonsense renders beyond annoying. Yeah, it is beyond annoying, but it's like, again, it's just a giant Freemasonic world game. Because a tornado is the same technology when you think about it, yin and yang. Okay, yep, definitely it's all ether tech. Okay, so the dismissal is based on technicalities such as lack of subject matter jurisdiction and failure to state a claim with sufficient particularity under federal law of civil procedure. Wood's request to amend her complaint is denied. The ruling does not engage with her evidence. Regarding directed energy weapons or the substance of the NIST report's alleged fraud. So again, they're saying that the technicalities such as lack of subject matter jurisdiction. What do you mean jurisdiction? You have the government murdering its own people. Okay, like what more do you want? Okay. Okay. Anyways, the ruling does not engage with her evidence regarding directed energy weapons or the substance of the NIST report's alleged fraud. And on August 1st, 2008, Dr. Wood files an appeal with the U.S. Court of Appeals for the Second Circuit docket number 083799CV, challenging Judge Daniel's dismissal. She argues that the district court erred in its decision and seeks to reinstate the case with an appellate brief to follow per the court's schedule. July 2009, the Second Circuit Court of Appeals dismisses Wood's appeal. The ruling issued as a summary order 328 F Appendix 744 upholds the district court's decision without addressing the merits of her evidence or allegations about directed energy weapons. The court notes amendments to the False Claims Act made in 2008, effective June 7, 2008, but declines to apply them retroactively to her case, effectively dismissing on procedural grounds rather than substance. So procedural grounds. It's like, hey, the government, you're murdering more people, hey, but you didn't file something that you actually did, but we're going to ignore it. So it's like, what? October 14, 2009, Dr. Wood files a petition for a writ of certiorari with the U.S. Supreme Court, seeking review of the Second Circuit's dismissal. This is the final step in escalating her Qui Tam case, aiming to compel the judiciary to examine the evidence she presents against NIST contractors. And then December 2009, briefs opposing Wood's petition are filed by two respondents representing the contractors, defending the lower court rulings and argued against Supreme Court review. Okay, by two respondents. Anyways, briefs opposing her petition, two of the contractors, and then the January 25th, 2010, again, 3 years later, like my goodness, and then the U.S. Supreme Court denies Wood's petition for certiorari, effectively ending her Qui Tam case. No written opinion is issued, and the denial marks the exhaustion of her legal avenues in this matter. Again, it's like absolutely ridiculous. So keynotes. Dr. Wood's RFC and Qui Tam efforts focus on alleging scientific fraud by NIST and its contractors, emphasizing evidence she interprets as inconsistent with conventional explanations, i.e. structural failure or fire. She points to phenomena like dustification, deformed steel, and toasted cars, which ties to directed energy weapons, though the courts never substantively addressed these claims. The legal process spans from March 2007 to January 2010, progressing from an administrative challenge, RFC, to a federal lawsuit, Qui Tam, and ultimately reaching the Supreme Court. All dismissals hinge on procedural or jurisdictional issues rather than the judicial evaluation of Wood's evidence or her hypothesis about the WTC destruction. This timeline reflects the progression of her legal actions without assuming the validity of any official account in 9/11. Okay, epic stuff, yeah. From Grok AI, and we'll play video, but I'm gonna lower my desk. Okay, so that's her Qui Tam. Grok references AE 9/11 truth. So again, Grok's getting the data. When you're feeding it, it doesn't matter where you feed it. If you feed proper data, it will at least have it there, because nobody else is gonna be talking about this. Richard Gage is not gonna be posting these videos about it. This is this was 1 minute, 3 minutes long. This one. And we'll play the other one. Okay, so I'm gonna keep this open, and then we'll track back once we go over Judy Wood's discussing it. So Judy Wood explains the timeline of her court cases, and we'll go right here. And this one is, I'll just copy this. I have it shared. Actually, I have it scheduled. This is from 9/11 Revisionist. Okay, Hidden Hands taking the cake there. Okay. So hidden. Okay, we'll say that for later. That's just too much. Okay, I'll play this video. So Dr. Wood explains her Qui Tam whistleblower case. This was in 2021, I think she was talking to these people, or 2023. No, this was 2023, last year or 2 years ago. So we'll play this right here, and we'll play some of it, but it's very interesting, and then we'll see how it compares with it. And I'm gonna lower my desk.
All right, you're here. My request for correction is NIST.
Whoops, I have 2.5x speed. So anyways, if you wonder why I speak fast, that's that's why.
Okay.
All right, you're here. My request for corrections to NIST. This is one of the pages from it.
Okay.
And I point out in there that this snowball. All right, you're here. My request for corrections to NIST. This is one of the pages from it.
Okay.
And I point out in there that this snowball. Does that look like a collapse to you?
No.
Yeah, they called it a collapse. You know, the final report on the collapse of the World Trade Center.
Mm-hmm.
So,
sorry guys, I was muted when I was talking about it. I said the volume was too low, so I moved it over here. Sorry guys, I was muted. I was saying that the Telegram volume was too low. But the thing is, I can open it on a browser. You can press, and I have an extension that increases the volume even louder. Yeah, so when you upload videos, make sure to increase the volume on it. Sometimes they're all too low. So this one is from the Collective Resistance Show, an interview of 2021. And also what I was saying is, if you press on your keyboard, if you're opening on desktop, if you press O on Twitter, so if you exit to here, here's how it is. Like here, it's small, but if I press O, you can make it bigger.
all right.
Without making a full screen. So it's like, it's kind of like, but then now I'm just going to drag this over so that it makes it bigger and bigger. Okay, and I'm going to lower my desk. Okay, how old is Judy Wood? That's a good question. Let's see. If John Hutchinson is 79, so she's probably, I'd say 15 years then. 60, above 60 years old.
You're here. My request for corrections to NIST. This is one of the pages from it.
Okay.
And I point out in there that this snowball. Does that look like a collapse to you?
No.
Yeah, they called it a collapse. You know, the final report on the collapse of the World Trade Center.
Mm-hmm.
So, no, it says, okay, here's some terms to know. Data Quality Act, False Claims Act, FARA, Fraud Enforcement Recovery Act, in this Qui Tam case. Data Quality Act, government can't disseminate fraudulent data. That's the rule.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to tell them that they are disseminating fraudulent data. But
by accident, right? You're not telling them.
Yeah, yeah. But False Claims Act is the contracts on the NIST report are not to defraud the government. That's what the False Claims Act is. Well, they gave NIST a bum steer because they supplied them with bogus information.
Mm-hmm. So
due to those two things, the False Claims Act, so NIST has to go after them, but with let's see, the Qui Tam case, you have to be the first to blow the whistle. It's a whistleblower case, and you have to show there's fraud.
Mm-hmm. That's
pretty easy. And later on, FARA, Fraud Enforcement Recovery Act, was passed. Remember the 2008 or so, plus or minus, the what do you call it? The financial places. They were going belly up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And Congress wanted there to be accountability, so they passed FARA. So the law was already in place, but how judges were deciding the cases was, well, you have to prove they intended fraud, and where their premeditated thoughts were, exactly where they were standing, what the hour hand was on the clock, and the minute hand, and the second hand, and exactly down to a nanometer where they were standing when this. They could put all sorts of qualifiers on it, throw the case out, and that's what had been happening. So Congress said, no, this is what we intend the law to be, and restated it. And that's what this Fraud Enforcement Recovery Act is. That you just have to show there's fraud and be the first person.
Okay.
But that wasn't passed yet. I'll show you when that came to be. So the NIST mandate from Congress was to determine why and how WTC 1 and 2 collapsed. and why and how WTC7 collapsed. They ended up not doing that one. So this is in my some of
It seems like the question of NIST was already an assumption, right? That a plane had hit, and how did it collapse?
Yep, they just assumed the problem.
Mm-hmm.
You know, how could they say it came down free fall, and that doing so is a form of collapse? That was a problem I had with them. Also, you know, various other things. So I filed that March 16th. And Andrew Johnson put out a press release about it.
Oh, wow.
And then like three and a half weeks later, that's when architects and engineers from 9/11 Truth put up a website and started being an entity.
Wow.
And they submitted theirs.
Wow. But nobody talked about yours, Dr.
Right,
JD.
right. They claimed that they were the first or something. No, they weren't the first. But also, you know, the big deal is thermite. There's no mention of thermite in their request for correction to NIST.
Wow.
You know, it's a crime to defraud the government.
Yeah, so it said on your earlier slide.
Yeah.
So,
anyway,
but your decision to go forward, because you're already having trouble, you're just having trouble talking to your own colleagues in your field about what you are observing. How did you come to find the will to go forward with the suit?
I found a lawyer. The lawyer had seen some junk in some troll forums about this stupid idiot Judy Wood. That's what they referred to me as. Has this dumb website. Well, he wouldn't.
Actually, I want to stop that. Notice when she said Judy Woods. So even back then, the lawyer that she's talking about saw her name listed in a forum, I think 9/11 AE 9/11 Truth, and then said Woods. Woods used biomimicry. Can you create a program that can help with this aspect? I'm not sure what you mean. Okay, anyways, and also note how AE 9/11 Truth they did their fake lawsuit right after her real one. That's really interesting. Anyways, so keep that in mind. Woods. I'm going to show that a lot.
Looked at the website and his jaw dropped. Said, "My gosh, that's evidence that can go to court."
Right. Wow. Okay. So he sought you out.
Yeah, and started communicating with me, and I was really standoffish because of all the troll bites around me. Like, okay, he was patient. He was patient.
Okay.
And it paid off.
Okay.
But nothing else had evidence that could go to court. You can't take theories to court.
Right.
And then, so right after that, before I heard anything back, of course, I filed the Qui Tam case under seal. It has to be filed under seal, so nobody knows about it. And then I got the response from NIST in July. And whoops, I can't see something over there.
July 27, 2007.
Yeah,
response from NIST.
Yeah, the response from NIST. As stated in NC Star 1, NIST only investigated the factors leading to the initiation of the collapse, not the collapse themselves.
Gosh.
And what they did is had a hypothetical imaginary situation. They never investigated the collapse. That's fraud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then September 12th, they wanted to avoid the what do you call it? It's the anniversary date. So September 12th, they unsealed it, so now people could know about it. And the decision came June
2008 says.
Yeah, the Qui Tam decision. And the judge essentially said, George B. Daniels, I'm essentially not going to hear a case about who shot JFK or what landed on the moon.
Oh my gosh!
It was a long thing, but that's paraphrased. But he mentioned JFK and the moon landing in there, and then had something about airplanes. I don't talk about airplanes.
Right.
And then
and also note how that's usually the case. So it's like when you talk about any conspiracy, they always say, okay, they always say, okay, we're not going to be talking about JFK, moon landing, or flat Earth, or they bring in flat Earth as well. So that's another thing I shouldn't mention. But basically, this is the kind of stuff we're up against. So if you want to tell the government is being corrupt, they'd be like, oh, okay, so you're now saying that XYZ is also a conspiracy. But the thing is, these are all obviously conspiracies. So it's and again, like, how are you supposed to bring about change to the court system when like government murders its own people? The first thing, and then you go to here, and then you show the evidence, and then what they say is, I don't want to hear about who shot JFK and moon landing. Like, what in the world does that mean? Anyways, let's continue with this moment jumbo. Also, Tammy says application of biological materials. No, I understand that part, but I didn't realize Judy Wood was doing that. Did you have a paper on that, and so on? Like, what did she use it for? Can you write a program to help with this? Yeah, I'm not sure how it looks like, but I have looked at that, and Eric Layfitt wrote a couple books on that, which is very interesting. So check out Eric Layfitt's books on biomimicry. Anyways, let's play this.
And he said, he said some other stuff, and trolls have used that to claim as proof I said those things, but it didn't.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So anyway, then my lawyer submitted a motion to reconsider because, excuse me, sir, maybe you misunderstood the case. It's not about JFK or what landed on the moon.
Right.
I think it was dismissed like within the next hour. It was.
Oh my gosh.
Same day.
Yeah, because weren't you saying like you guys had submitted it wasn't like even an hour later or something?
The motion to reconsider. You know.
But I mean, but they had received it, and like you could tell they didn't even read it, right? It was like
I just know. Yeah. So now we filed an appeal to the Court of Appeals, and then NIST just brought out their Building 7 report, and I filed comments on that, and I think I gave you a link to it. And they're pretty detailed on the webpage and my website.
Yeah, we can put those in the show notes.
Yeah, they made a PDF of it, and what I sent in, they then scanned in the PDF printout.
Also, yeah. So Rory Motion asks, when was this recorded? Yeah, 2023. I'll send a link in a bit, but you can search up their name, Collective Resistance. You'll probably see that. I'll show that soon. I just want to finish the whole video, and then we'll go through her documents and see and so on, and then some other stuff with the Grok AI.
Now, so it's really, really horrible quality, and it was something like 500 megabytes or something.
Okay.
So that nobody would ever download
it. Oh gosh.
And that was pretty detailed. Okay, then we had a hearing date. Notice this, 8 minutes.
8 minutes.
Hearing.
Oh, I forgot that FARA was passed then. So my case is still pending.
It is to this day?
No, but as of this date
then.
here.
Okay.
And note this. FARA said it applies to all cases that are pending as of June 7th. I can't read that date.
2008.
Yeah, and my case was filed in 2007, and it's still pending, so it should cover my case.
Yeah. Did it cover your case?
Well, it should. Okay, then the court hearing with the Court of Appeals was 8 minutes, and that's where the defendant said, well, our Dr. So-and-so is an expert in this, and Dr. So-and-so, and Ms. Woods,
Okay, no, you are not a doctor.
or little Judy. Yeah, or little Judy.
Notice what you just said, that so the defendant was calling her their quote expert witnesses as doctor, and they referred her as Miss Woods. So even the lawyers or the expert stuff, even the defendant's lawyers were literally saying Woods with an S there. Keep that in mind, because I noticed that very early on years ago, and the disinfo agents still do that. It's almost like they swore a vow of not pronouncing a real name. I think it gives too much power to people's name when you pronounce it properly. So the papers Dr. Judy Wood wrote or co-wrote have been swept under the carpet, but could be retrieved, I'm sure. Yeah. If you can get those and make those all, archive those all and make them on the cloud and on the AI. Get that all searchable. So flat earthers in the show, guys. Sup. Well, let's go. We have flat earther in the show. Let's go, everybody. Let's play here.
Okay, their decision came out, the Court of Appeals decision, and this is the humdinger. There's 3 on that panel. They stated that they ignored the law, the FERA, to dismiss the case.
Wow.
And that's it.
Yeah, so they actually stated they ignored the law. So of this FERA. I want to actually find that exact document. We'll sift through her website soon and search it.
And that's written in it. Yeah.
Yep, it's in there.
Wow.
And only then did I realize how big this case was.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They were being respectful and saying that.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of putting some nonsense mumbo jumbo, this doesn't, in our opinion, rise to the level of blah, blah, blah.
There was nothing left to say, but we're just going to ignore it just because.
Yeah, for the ease of dismissing the case.
Yes.
But maybe they didn't want to be justified on the way home from work.
I guess,
And so we filed it with the Supreme Court. Just might as well take it all the way.
Right.
And the Supreme Court doesn't have to hear a case unless they feel like it.
Right.
And if it's precedent setting or something else, a civil rights issue or something like that, is the big things. Well, this is precedent setting that the Court of Appeals ignored the law.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, we thought it was precedent setting, but maybe it's routine.
Apparently not for the Supreme Court.
So, the Supreme Court came back with a decision in February saying they weren't interested in hearing it. They didn't feel like it. They don't even tell you why they don't feel like it.
They just tell you. It's kind of like when we got kicked out of YouTube. They just said, yeah, you violated something. We don't have to tell you what it is. And here you go.
And the interesting thing about this, very few truthers who were around then realized what was going on there. When this case was, the Supreme Court wasn't going to hear it, the case was dead. Now I could talk about it because you couldn't talk about the case in public until then. And right then, Stephen Jones, Dave Ray Griffin, Richard Gage told all the truthers to rent a room in the hotel of their city.
All right. Jonathan says your voice is low compared to the video. Okay, is it low now? I paused it. Okay, so I have to lower the audio there. Just because it's hard for me to hear it. Actually, I know what I'll do. I'll turn this off, and I'll increase this one. Is it low when I speak right now, or I can increase mine? Okay, how's my audio? Because I don't want to speak when the video's playing. That's why. Yeah, I lowered it now.
For a press conference.
See, this thing, if I lower it, I can't hear it all.
Did that. That was the 18th of February. They probably had no idea what they were to do there. And so they're supposed to be ready to answer questions from the press. Because they're trying to head me off at the pass if I said anything.
Yeah.
Right.
And they all had a kind of a party in the San Francisco press conference thing they did. And that's when Stephen Jones basically handed the baton to Richard Gage to take over.
Yeah.
And then he was out of there. So he was managing things up to that point.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and Stephen Jones, that was an interesting story. I mean, I remember, I first heard it in that free energy conference speech that you did, and that
I
was
hit him on the head.
Yeah, well, I mean that, and I don't know that I absorbed that fully. Maybe we could walk through that, but I mean, it seemed like the way I understood it was that if we looked at this other set of scientists, way back, wasn't that like in the 80s or something? He was kind of responsible for kiboshing those scientists' careers around that was it a cold fusion or a type of cold fusion technology?
Yeah, you know where the name cold fusion came from?
No.
Stephen Jones. Stephen Jones brought that up.
Wow, okay.
Instead of low energy nuclear reactions, he called it cold fusion, just like he refers to my work as space beams.
Okay.
Yeah, same creator. But he had this panel to vote on science. Should we vote to kill research of Pons and Fleischmann? Okay, all agreement. and you notice that Stephen Jones would do that at talks, and Richard Gage would do that too. How many people believe in controlled demolition? And you don't want to be caught not holding your hand up, so
right.
This pressure. But there's the story behind it. Pons and Fleischmann discovered this at the University of Utah, and it was patentable, but they had to be the first to talk about it. And Stephen Jones talked about wanting to come out, and he also worked at for evaluating research grants, so he was aware of what they were doing. He did another kind of muon catalyzed fusion, it was a different type of thing, and his doesn't work. But he pushed them into, doing a press conference so that because of the politics behind it. And then well, one of the big things is other people were supposed to try to repeat it, and MIT, I've forgotten his name, Eugene Malov, was a technical writer there, and he discovered that they falsified the data. They shifted the data to make it look like there wasn't an effect when there was. And that's when he resigned out of protest and started the New Energy Foundation. And his partner in that turned out to be my student's uncle, the student that was killed.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And then Eugene Malov was killed just before they rolled out Stephen Jones. Malov was killed.
Yeah, because you and I were kind of talking about the parallels with Mullis, Carrie Mullis.
Yep. Yeah,
with the pandemic.
Knowing Malov and how he quit out of protest from MIT, if with Stephen Jones being involved with this 9/11 stuff, he wouldn't have sat back. He would have spoken out.
Mm-hmm.
That's great. Yeah, because Stephen Jones, I mean, I remember watching those AE 9/11 Truth and seeing him engage and thinking, man, these guys are heroes,
Yep.
I feel like Malone and Peter McCullough.
Malone and McCullough. They may be the Malone and McCullough. I don't know, but I'm seeing them, and I'm like, and then when you showed that, I was like, oh my god, I had no idea.
Yeah, you remember hearing about cold fusion in 1989?
Yeah.
Time magazine, and then it got shut down. That was Stephen Jones doing.
Wow.
That is nutty. That is.
Well, yeah. So it's pretty epic. Yeah. So that's Stephen Jones and Richard Gage. The guy made a good point. They're the Peter McCullough and Robert Malone of COVID, of 9/11. Yeah. So okay, let's go here. Yeah, Jonathan says, problem with the video watching. Yeah. So the issue was their volume wasn't level. So Judy Wood's is low, the host is high, and I'm trying to work around it. But what you can do is, I'm gonna save this current. I'll show you quickly. I'm gonna save this video in this Qui Tam. I'll go to so directed this one right here. I'll show you guys, if you guys have whatever video editor, if you're uploading videos, Norman, because you upload a lot of videos. What you could do, a good technique is, if I'm opening up Camtasia. So I paid for the 2018 one. I don't pay for subscription. They have a subscription model now. So mine's outdated by 8 years or 7 years. So if you want to fund the operation, I could probably get the newer subscription. But anyways, I'm using the 2018 version. It's I don't need to pay for subscription because I haven't got that yet. So I've already paid $200 for it. So what you could do is I'm gonna go to the Qui Tam NIST suit. So I'm gonna upload that. So I downloaded that video from Telegram. I go here. So this is the issue. This is Judy Wood talking, is the low one. This is the host talking. Notice how loud they are. Yeah.
Act is.
Okay, now hers is sometimes low. Okay, let's see. I just want to get to the louder part.
Well, he went and looked at the website, and his jaw dropped.
Just want to actually.
Did he cover your case?
Oh, that's interesting. So the host has it low, but they're high.
And
No, actually, I have no idea what's going on here. But anyways, what issue is I'm going to do is, what you could do is you go to audio effects, go to volume leveling, and then try to make it so that they're equal. And if there's a big discrepancy, you can click, let's say, a high, and it'll make the low ones higher and the higher ones lower. Let's see how this is.
A nanometer where they were standing when this, because of all the troll bites around me, the Qui Tam case.
Yeah, so I think it's better like that. So that's what I mean. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna export this at that spot. Let's go to the NIST Qui Tam case right here. NIST audio fix. audio fixed. Okay, so I'll upload this because I have it scheduled for tomorrow. There might be a better open source solution to Camtasia. Yeah, probably, but the thing is, I've been using it for so long, I haven't had issue too much, and because I already paid for it. And but yeah, if you guys want to fund the operation, because Camtasia is pretty decent. All the stuff I use is Camtasia right now. Okay, so anyways, so it's rendering it while doing. We'll upload it. But anyways, so I wanted to show that, and we'll get to the woods with the WEDS. So what I'm gonna copy right here is I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna mute this, play it, and also take this off. Okay, I'm gonna screenshot. Here's an issue. It's an issue with Telegram. Here's my YouTube upload. Oh no, this is on your thingy, on your X. I'm playing it on X. It's an issue with Telegram. What I mean is their actual thingy, because it looks like Judy Wood's volume was too low. Theirs was too high. Because I've had issues with this. I have to volume level everything. I volume level even when it's yeah. I do it almost every single time just to be 100% sure. Okay, the hosts are using compressors on themselves, but not Judy, hence a higher volume. Yeah, that's another thing. I've had issues before, especially the interview with Mark Collin. There was like an automatic in the background. The Google Meet was automatically lowering my mic, increasing his, or increasing. Yeah, it's weird stuff like that. Or yeah, they were increasing mine and so on. Anyways, I'm gonna go to Grok right here. Okay, explain the DQA, FCA, FARA, Qui Tam, RFC definitions, and relevant timelines of their into U.S. law. Okay, and then so I'll post this photo. Yeah, I think I could screenshot it here. I could copy. So why isn't it? What is happening? I want to post it. I'm trying to post this photo in here. I can't even post a photo. Okay, I have this photo. Just upload it. Okay, I don't know what's happening here. Grok conversation. I was in the Grok conversation. Just go to the freaking Grok history. Okay, so I that was a separate. Okay, so I do this and then I paste the photo and other terms from this photo. Okay, let's see what it says here. So it explains it better. Assume heavy traffic, so we're opted alternative model. Come on. Okay, DQA Data Quality Act definition. Data Quality Act. So right here, formerly known as the Information Quality Act, is a U.S. law passed in 2000. It requires federal agencies such as NIST to ensure that the information they disseminate is accurate, reliable, and not misleading, and provides a mechanism for individuals or entities to challenge the quality of government data through a request for correction. Relevance to Dr. Wood's case. Dr. Wood sued DQA, used the DQA in 2007 to file her RFC against NIST, alleging that their NC Star 1 report on the WTC construction contained fraudulent or scientifically inaccurate information. So she sought to correct what she claimed were misrepresentations in the report. Implementation timeline enacted on December 21st, 2000 as part of the Treasury and General Government Appropriation Act for fiscal year 2001. Guidelines for implementation were issued by the Office of Management and Budget, OMB, in 2002. Anyways, so FCA, False Claims Act. Definition of False Claims Act, originally enacted in 1863. Is a government law imposes liability on individuals and entities who defraud governmental programs. It was going further relevance to Dr. Wood's case. Dr. Wood filed a Qui Tam lawsuit in 2001 under the FCA targeting private contractors hired by NIST, ARA, SA, alleging they knowingly submitted fraudulent reports. And going further, implementation timeline, March 2nd, 1863. Anyways, going further, during the Civil War to combat fraud against the Union Army, major amendments occurred in 1986, strengthening whistleblower provisions. 2009, via FERA discussed below, and 2010, but the core framework has remained in place since its inception. Is a federal appellate judge. Anyway, interesting. Was a federal judge that dismissed her case? I'm assuming that because she suing federal government and SAIC. So FERA, and another comment, Eric, you made a comment about saying it's similar to suing Microsoft and so on, and Elon Musk. Well, not necessarily. Imagine there's literally irrefutable evidence that Elon Musk and or Microsoft and or Bill Gates murdered 3,000 people in broad daylight, when there's footage everywhere. Elon Musk is not getting out of jail. Not a single person would be getting out of jail. But the thing is, but somehow imagine they were able to somehow brainwash the entire world to not look at the video. Like, the towers turned to dust. Okay, it's not Osama. It's the towers turning dust. That equals murder. Okay, that's irrefutable footage of murder. Okay, so again, it's like this is some deep Aleister Crowley black magic going on right here. This is unlike anything. What I'm trying to say is no one can get away with it. Like, how are they getting away with it now? No one in any normal circumstances. Like, this is some like deep mind control going on. Okay, continue further. Okay, so this is FERA, fraud, right here, enacted. Yeah, so the Fraud Enforcement and Recovery Act. The Fraud Enforcement and Recovery Act passed in 2009 as an amendment to the False Claims Act and other fraud-related laws. It enhances the government's ability to prosecute fraud, particularly in financial and economic contexts, and clarifies certain provisions of the FCA, including expanding liability for false claims, relevant to Dr. Judy Wood's case. Although Dr. Wood's Qui Tam was filed in 2007, FERA's amendments, effective June 7, 2009, were considered during her appeal process. However, the courts declined to apply FERA retroactively to her case, impacting the outcome of her appeal in 2009. So, this one a bit, yeah, it's amendment here. It enhances the government's ability to prosecute fraud. Basically, you don't need to be that like that particular in like trying to prove people were actually doing it willingly and so on. Also, where do you think it came from? 9/11 lower atmosphere using mirrors of satellites. I think there's a bunch of stuff. I think similar to John Hutchison stuff. Where you had a bunch of the equipment all around. A lot of the mystery flashes and mystery object, especially that big giant mystery object, I think is definitely in play there. But also with some sort of possibly reflecting off, not even necessarily mirrors, just like actually reflecting off the actual ionosphere or the atmosphere or so on. Yeah, for the world to see. Okay. And possibly some satellite stuff like directly at it, a bunch of stuff, and basically, I think the key is replicating John Hutchison experiments. If I can replicate it, I can literally be like, all right, here's my little miniature 9/11. Again, that's the big goal, and so on. So implementation timeline enacted on May 20th, 2009 as part of efforts to address fraud related to the 2008 financial crisis, but they ignored Judy Wood stuff. And Qui Tam whistleblower right here, the usual. Relevance Dr. Wood's case. Dr. Wood's 2007 lawsuit was a whistleblower action positioning her as the first to allege fraud by NIST contractors regarding their WTC reports. She aimed to blow the whistle on what she claimed was fraudulent stuff. Implementation timeline. Qui Tam provision has existed under the FCA since 1863 with significant updates in 1986 and 2009 via FERA, expanding protections and incentives for whistleblowers. RFC request for correction. This is, again, relevance right here. Is under the Data Quality Act. Challenge NIST NSDR1 claiming it contained fraudulent data by WTC. Enabled in this 2000 and so on. Anyways, NIST mandate from Congress. Definition: the National Institute of Standards and Technology. NIST was tasked by Congress following the events of September 11 to investigate the collapse of the World Trade Center buildings as stated in the image. And NIST specific objections were determined why and how WTC1 and WTC collapsed following the initial impacts of the aircraft. Determined why and how WTC7 collapsed. So relevance, Dr. Wood's RFC and Qui Tam directly challenged their stuff, and also they never actually investigated the actual collapse. They said up to the initiation of collapse. So that's something we'll have to deep dive into this as well. Okay, so this is epic stuff right here on this. What else is in here? All right. Let's continue. This is George B. Daniels. I think this is families. Yeah, ordering to pay. Yeah, so he ordered Iran to pay. So U.S. government and basically the world government turned towers on dust, and now they're blaming Iran. And I can't stress this enough, guys. Iran, World War III. Again, I don't want to sound like an alarmist, but that's the big one. That's they don't just prep it for no reason. It's kind of like COVID. They don't just do swine flu scamdemic scare, and then they do the H1N1, bird flu, all this, all way before, and then the COVID all of a sudden launches, similar to Iran. And so if I go right here, Iran 9/11. So before Building 7 even fell, MSN was already blaming Patsy Osama bin Laden and Iran. Let's play this.
We go back.
I'm feeling low skill replication isn't possible. Well, again, you can feel whatever, but I'll be doing it. What I think, I think it's my personal opinion is that Hudson effect is much easier than anybody realizes it. Because John Hutchinson pretty much throws everything in the kitchen sink at his equipment, like at his test subjects, and then something happens. He's throwing everything in anything, and seeing what happens. I think it's much easier, but that is just my humble opinion, and hence the cover up and so on is absolutely ridiculous, because it's pretty easy. My personal opinion is an actual car, how a car works with the piston engine and all that, making sure it's all the parts are working properly, and making sure that the oil is injected in and the spark gap launching it. I think that's much more difficult than an actual UFO. How it levitates, because there's very little constraints of obtaining energy from the ether. Anyways, let's play this.
Now to Mr. Pilevsky, American Foreign Policy Organization, and we were talking about this terrorist group. Rosanna, you had asked.
Yeah, so you don't think it has anything to do with this terrorist group? You think Osama bin Laden is behind this?
Yes, because this is a very coordinated effort. This had to have detailed planning. It had to have a tremendous amount of infrastructure to do this, tremendous coordination, and it had to have a worldwide network. That's the only organization right now that we know about that has that is Osama bin Laden's group in Afghanistan.
It is very.
It's irrelevant, but this is more than that. This is much. This really has nothing to do with what's happening in Israel, what's happening in Palestine.
What does it have
This has to do. This all started out. This all started out when President Carter allowed the Shah of Iran to be taken over by the group in Iran. Once Iran became an Islamic state, it gained a base and a legitimacy. See, this was only a fringe movement until Iran came into being. Once Iran came into being under Ayatollah Khomeini, okay, it gained a base and a legitimacy. Once it gained a base and a legitimacy, this became a transnational movement, which is a movement to go through boundaries. And this has been since Iran came into being. This movement has been growing and growing, and it's been growing more poisonous ever since.
And
so this is just
they
a strike, really.
Gone through boundaries. I'm sorry. Yeah.
So this is really a strike against the U.S. You're saying that it doesn't have that much to do with what's going on between Israel and the PLO. That it
totally nothing to do with it.
Nothing to do.
Totally nothing to do with it. The Khomeini movement had zero to do with Israel, and that's where all this comes from.
All right.
Absolutely wild. And notice the exact same talking points, and this is 25 years later, or 24 years later, and exactly the same talking points. There's the Israel, Palestine, and then there's Iran. It's like what's going on? And Scott NYC literally hits the nail on the head. Lies built on lies and more lies. Okay, guys, lies. We gotta put that. You gotta put that on a plank and quote it. So lies built on lies and more lies. Again, Iran. If you search up my channel for Iran, 74 in Iran. And here, I wrote here, let's check up on the news. Trump building back Gaza better and war with Iran. It's already here. Trump says that the U.S. will own and develop Gaza, suggests it could become the river area of the Middle East. Trump's warning Iran faces obliteration upon assassination. My goodness, he's a psychopath. And that Building 7 is in the background turning desk while this guy is talking about Iran. Okay, and let's continue further. We have a epic show still. Okay, so let's go back to, should we do some random topics or continue? I just want to continue with the Qui Tam maybe. Explains the timeline of her thingy. Court case links. Okay, yeah. So this one here is also, go to a website, there's a bunch of court case links there, and some of them from the old website, so you have to make sure everything's there. So this is filed under seal, and there's an unsealed one with the, this one I used. This is the under seal. Filed under seal so that you can't make it public, and so on. And then afterwards you can go public once it's unsealed. unsealed on September 12th, 2007 instead of September 11th. That's interesting. The unsealed on it. And there's George B. Daniels, the likely Freemasonic judge. Okay, and I just wanted to see what else they have. And then I'm going to go through her documents. Yeah, I'll go through her documents, and then we'll go through some random topics, because we're still in the middle of this. Okay, I'm going to open up all the links we can and see what we can find. This is the front page. And again, she's got to put everything in one PDF. Like, I can't stress enough. Make it easy on us. Okay, so this one here, 2005. I'm going to open up every single link until we find some of the stuff here. And then, okay, so we have that. Okay, and links, Rich Planet, okay, Deep Bamboo, old sites, or I think there's an old site. That's where the towers go. Okay, let's go to the documents. Author, legal, okay, let's go back here. Okay, this NIST one, this was an old one, NIST report. Let's see what the Wikipedia block, yeah, definitely, Saddam, okay, Saddam is, another puppet. They're all just again. We're talking about deep Freemasonic world orders going on here. Okay. Anyways, so here's all of pages. Okay, this is a NIST report, earlier one. Anyways, here's RFC. All pages in our RFC. And this part A is pages 1 to 24. Part B is this one here, and this supplementary stuff here. Let's check out all. And this is NIST response. Okay, yeah, we'll read NIST response. Actually, I haven't gone through it all again. The thing is, why is there so many different links? Just put it all in one giant thingy, and so it's a bit easier to go on. Anyways, this photo is magic. It's like that is not a collapse. That is dustification. Okay, PDF version. Okay, there's PDF initial denied. I want to see some of the responses. Okay, we'll get to that. RFC Wood, a letter Garcia. We're gonna do some deep power searching inside there and see what we come across, and then we'll go to some random topics, and so on. Okay. YouTube keeps blocking you. Okay, interesting. Okay, let's go back here. Okay, so again, the website. This link is not working. Why are all the links not working on Judy Wood's website? What is happening here? What did she do? I gotta find the old website. Okay, it might be all on the old website. So again. If Andrew Johnson's running it, whoever's running it, fix this up. This is absolutely ridiculous. You got like, these are big, important stuff, and that's why I wanted her on the show, so that we can set up a game plan to put all of her work. She probably has a lot on her computer. Like, put it online, because like similar to John Hutchison, I got all of this stuff online. Make it easy. We have to make it easy for everybody. Like, if I can't find it, no one else will. Like, it's like not everyone's got my my quote techniques. Okay, where's the old website? Old site. There's the old site. So you got to go to the old index. Okay, so you go to old website. I'll put this in here, and I'll put here Qui Tam right here. Okay, links. Okay, I'm gonna click on. Again, we're doing some live work right here. Okay, go back to here. Court case. Use old site for many broken links. So all those were just broken links. Absolutely ridiculous. Okay, so this was all broken links. We'll go back here. So what's the point of yeah? So this we'll go here, and I'm gonna go and okay. This is all pages. This is another one I opened up. This is Dr. Judy Wood, Clemson, appeal of NIST initiation. Okay, and then this is the request for correction. I think it's a request for correction. Let's oh no, this is appeal. Dr. Judy Wood via email certified deputy appeal filed by. Oh no, this is our appeal July 27th, 2007. Was an error R. Okay, statement of reasons why initial denial was an error. Firstly, I would like to acknowledge a NIST review of my RFC of March 16, 2007, and then two supplements thereto of March 29, 2007 and April 20 comports with the requirements of this section. Okay, anyways. Secondly, however, based on the factors that are articulated below, NIST should not have reached a conclusion that it would initially deny my request for correction. Should indeed retract the report. NIST should acknowledge the evidence presented that confirms the report is indeed fraudulent. Okay, let's see some more info she shows. NIST should have known that the Applied Research Association result. No, the Applied Research Associates ARA is a significant manufacturer of directed energy weapons and/or components thereof. So she's literally in court writing this. And this statement cannot be that cannot withstand even a modicum of scrutiny of ARA's known weapons manufacturing capacities and knowledge of the lethality of weapons effects of advanced weapons. So she literally includes against NIST those photos from ARA's websites of the actual towers look like they're being radiated by some directed energy weapon, and this was in their directed energy pamphlets. And she also mentions OKC do. She literally includes OKC do in her documents. This is fascinating. I'm gonna download this. I don't think I downloaded this before. I'm gonna go to Qui Tam, the one I sent you guys. So download this one. You guys, this new one. I'm gonna share this as well. Okay, this is fascinating. So she includes here. She includes this part here. This is towers all turned dust, and this is above it, above building 3. That's building 3. And we'll get to building 3 in a bit. And she literally includes this is from ARA's website, talking about directed energy weapons, and literally has those eerie photos of WTC. This is fascinating stuff. They got the contractors there. This is image systems. This is what kind of weapon systems? It's a weird explosion. It could be a cold explosion. Anyways, continue further. Weapon effects, and they're listed in the Directed Energy Professional Society DEPS sponsors. Applied silver founding sponsors, silver level founding sponsors, applied research applications, and I mean association. I keep saying applications, and so again, this is the one that's and it was founded in 1997 to foster research and development of directed energy weapons for national defense, and they're the ones being hired by NIST. Okay, this is all ARA. See, she goes deep on ARA. Emerald Cost Manufacturing Prototyping Facility. Okay, that's ARA's facility. I'm just gonna keep going further. This is cookie cutter cutouts, air blast short course, seminar air blast, and this is an interesting setup here. Source air blast. What is an air blast? What is an air blast? Air blast short course, and she's showing it's similar to those. So what's an air blast short course? This is gone. Okay, we're doing live research. I haven't looked through this all. Okay, see deep dive next stream. Okay, that's a possible one. Next stream is actually a possible UFO TV on the show. So this is fascinating. What's an air blast? Okay, this is from deep. Okay, this is 2007. Saved 6 times. So she saved these. Okay, so just show it up. My goodness, we're doing live, guys. Okay, this one here, January 2007. Yeah. Some more stuff. I just want to find this air blasting. So again, just stuff is not showing there. Okay, I just want to view something. My goodness, open something. Nothing is working on this. And also, archive.org also doesn't archive everything. Okay, guys, make sure it's on the Hive blockchain. Okay, this is not. It's not loading up. Okay, that's not loading up. We'll get to that air blast soon. But anyways, this is a very interesting setup here. I gotta see the source right here is air blast. Okay, ARA air blast. ARA air blast. What in the world is an ARA air blast? Open air hemispherical explosion based on distance from the device. Okay, AT blast. Some other stuff here. And she's showing the cookie cutter cutouts similar to this. And there's the OKC, and this one here is the WTC 6. Have you done analysis of the static and the video transmissions from 9/11? I've shown them. I haven't done any specific analysis. I just showed them. Who knew that also when I was 10 and I kept hearing with all this Star Wars program had nothing to do with the movie and it would eventually be something that that consumed me as an adult. Yeah, Star Wars is the big one. It's also, if you look at it closely, it's also about Freemasonry, but the Hidden Order and all this alchemy. Yeah. So technology is it's a means to an end. I think they're trying to obtain knowledge to become some sort of AI gods or nonsense. Okay. Anyways, see some more stuff here. Okay, this is an interesting one here. So she says, this is during the destruction of WTC-1. The cloud wave has not yet passed the building in the foreground, yet vigorous fuming can be seen on the left of the building. And also, that video I showed in my the electromagnetic interference one, I show fuming before any of the buildings fall. It's literally fuming, like right after the impacts on the top, and there's fuming from the ground for literally no reason. So again, okay, this is see some more stuff. This is, and again, Judy was sending this to the government. Government's not doing anything to her because this is official, like, because she's not lying or anything. So they can't sue her for sending anything like that. Anyways, So you can see there's a rat-shaped hole in this, the exterior columns on the south tower, and this is a tiny stub of building 3. All right, this is fascinating stuff, guys. Rudy Giuliani's 120 dump trucks. We were able to move 120 dump trucks out of the city last night, so it should give you a sense of the work that was done overnight. 120 dump trucks. I think she talks about that as well. And there's 120 dump trucks, and they're all just there's evidence of the trucks bringing dirt. So they bring a whole bunch of dirt in for some reason. Showcase project, DOT consulting, and then I think ARA. Anyways, definitely this is like absolutely in depth. And in-depth stuff going on here. I just want to keep going. I just want to see what else we can find in here. Okay, there's a tipping top of the South Tower. It's tipping top, and then it just doesn't fall anywhere. And there's a displacement of it. So displaced, and then just it's gone. It's not even on the ground. There's helicopters there. This is a giant fuming from top to bottom. So think about this. The alleged fire is from here. The impact is here. What in the world is going on here? Why is it frothing up across the entire quarter mile? This is like 400 meters, 1,300 feet in the air of just fuming from one side and one side only. And it's similar to WTC-7. Also fuming from one side. And again, look at it from this side. It's just, they're both fuming at the exact same side. And I actually have a photo right here. Fuming. So if you search up fuming on my thing. Oh, this is a rare photo inside North Tower, shortly after the first impact. It's also weird haze inside here. So weird, just a super tiny, thin stuff there that's fuming. I wanted to go. Also, this is the kind of thick dust.
And I'm sure you.
Look at this fire truck with this thick dust on it. Almost looks like it's dustifying.
You've been telling us, in a sense, positive things, in the sense that the injuries that.
It's literally trailing dust, or it's like a giant dust ball.
Something can be done about the word.
It's all, like how much dust is stuck on it, and then all over the ground, just fine powder. Okay, I want to go back to that photo. One side. Okay, this is one here. Rare photo. End angle of angle of both the North Tower and Building 7 turning dust from one side. This is one side, Building 7, North Tower, one side only. And again, this impact is over here. Why is the entire down of this side fuming out there? Pulverized. It's turn of dust. It is also evidence. It also becomes evident that when they used what Dr. Judy Wood talked about jumpers and how they were being microwaved. Yeah. Okay. There's very little pulverization. Pulverization is actually hitting and then crushing. It implies kinetic striking. It's literally just turning dust. And there's another right here. That survivors describe opaque cloud, the blow across both towers. Cloud? You mean the dust? Methyl miner? I think methyl miner has one. Okay. Anyways, there's the fuming coming out of there. Okay. So again, this is all photos. I compiled the first one of the tower turn dust, the time lapse, and the Building 7 time lapse, actually showing it all, which is again, and then she shows, and then here's dust of the King Dome. It just goes away like rapidly, and it's also giant. The concrete hasn't all turned dust either. And again, this giant thingy. There's the spire, North Tower spire turned dust. And look at the different color clouds. They got the dust clouds. You got the dark one, lighter one. And there it is. This one here is the two telecommunication masts. That's very interesting. And she also says note the two-tone color. And note this one here. There's also a weird right turn. It goes up like this and it goes at right turn. And then the engineer, geoengineer, said that he possibly could calculate how much dust this is and to see if that makes up enough material. If you get the estimate for the density and get a calculation of the volume of this giant dust cloud, and you can basically see if you can calculate that's all the material that's of the actual building, because that's massive amounts of dust, and it's so opaque you can't even see past it. And there's a bunch of there's a toasted car somewhere over here. Anyways, there's a giant foaming up. This is an absolute fascinating photo right here, unlike anything ever seen before. And there's that ambulance truck. I'll upload that video once the person makes the full music video. The fire truck music video. It's gonna be epic. And look at how thick this dust coming all across there. Again, more trailing dust. This is trailing dust. Looks absolutely thick. This one, again, everywhere you go, there's anything falling has dust trailing past it. So again, if this is fine dust, and it would just hang in the air, and this would go down. But instead, it's foaming up and dragging it. And you got also toasted truck, fire truck. The fire trucks one is the one that astonishes me. Like, especially the Pentagon one. It's like why are the fire trucks toasted? Why are you getting so close? Like where are you going to get this occurring? And so on. And again, when it falls down, all these are toasted. The trees are fine. So the question is, how could these entire roadway all set on fire? What's hitting it? Nothing is hitting it. It's just on fire. Trees aren't being on fire. So like, what is? How is it all selectively going in on these areas? And again, these are thick dust here. Just keep going. Let's see some other stuff. Again, this is the ARA. So she shows it many times. That's big. This is some fascinating stuff right here. Okay, let's see. Chris Bergier sent me a message. You can't send links in your feed. Okay. So Chris Bergier, if you're watching the stream, you can't send links unless you're a moderator. Only the moderators can send links, like Rotary Motion, Natalie Virginist, Mark Collin, I think Methyl Miner. Let's see. Matt, I'm watching your live stream, YouTube feed, and tried to post this, but for some reason I'm blocked. I want everyone to be aware. Yeah. Oh, did you post a link or just a message? I didn't see it. I don't know if I don't think you're blocked. I don't know what's going on. If maybe send on my Telegram if you see this issue. So I'm watching a live YouTube, and I tried to post this, but for some reason I'm blocked. I want everyone to be aware of the following. Professor Lavinia Labrusco, he helped Dr. Wood with her research at Virginia Tech and just happened to get shot in the Virginia Tech shootings. On April 16, 2007, exactly 1 month after Dr. Wood filed a legal complaint to NIST on March 16th. Okay, that's epic time. Is there a correlation between the side of the fuming and the parked cars that start fuming at the same time? Or a correlation? Is the parking lot of cars on the same side of the building? No, I think it's on the other side of the fuming is coming across from the other side. But also, the toasted cars were before. Like if you've seen that video I posted in the Boston 9/11 Truth. It was a lot of the cars were toasted before the buildings even fell, and like minutes after just impacts. So, and again, yeah, I'll be uploading actually John Hutchison weird fires on his plastic boat. Okay, so I'm gonna search this up. So thanks for that post. I'll take a screenshot right now. Okay, I'll take a screenshot. Okay, I'll send this to myself, and I'll post it on. I was posted right here because you wanted to share that. I'll go to, I'll go in here in the comments. Okay, I'll share this right here. So guys, Chris Bridger live. Yeah, so I don't know why it wasn't showing there, but I have it opened up. Blooming effects, we talked about that and that epic stuff. Yeah, we will get to this in a bit. Okay, so right here, if I go to, let's see here. So this is the comment. I took a screenshot. It's pretty epic. So this is Chris Bergier. Okay, and I said, and he's the one. Yeah, he sent me $50 USD for the Hutchison effect replication efforts, and I said, amazing, thanks for the donation. I'll give you a shout out in today's stream. So there's the stuff here. So here he said that Professor Livio Labrusco, he helped Dr. Wood with her research at Virginia Tech and just happened to get shot in the Virginia Tech shootings on April 16th. So that's her university, Virginia Tech. No, I think that was Virginia. Was it Virginia? Where did she go to university from? No, where was Judy Wood University? Okay, I'll ask Rock quickly. Just so I don't search up anything. Okay, I think it might be in here. Judy Wood. Okay, I'm gonna go back to Grok. Okay, we have some epic stuff here. Okay, Sax says maybe there are a pair of Van de Graaff generators of wandering signals were interfering chain link fences. Missed a bit. Was catching up with Stockport County football. We're 4th League Division 1 or 4th League 1. Okay, epic stuff. Oh yeah, no, she's at Clemson, Virginia. So I just want to go to yeah, well, awesome stuff. Yeah, so she went to Clemson University. Okay, so what's Clemson? Maps. Hopefully the computer doesn't blow up with all these tabs open. So maps. Clemson. University. South Carolina. Was it South Carolina? Okay. Okay, so Clemson right here, and then maps, directions to Virginia Tech. Virginia Tech. Okay, so it's pretty close by. It's 4-hour drive there. So Virginia Tech there, and the shooting was literally right after. But they're both in Virginia. But so again, it's not that close, but it's still decent. So the question is, anything correlation with that? Yeah. So here, right here, Matt. This is Professor Libio. So he died. So I got to check if that name. So that's one thing I wanted to ask Judy Wood if she ever shows up on the stream. Okay. And wait, why can I type? Okay, people are messaging. 1 second, I'll be back. I shouldn't tell them enough. Okay, I'm back, guys. I just want to check the name up. How do I type it in here? I'm gonna type it up here, and you guys search up as well. Livio Labriscu. Okay, and then I'll post it there, and then I'm gonna go to Livio Labriscu. What in the world is this the exact same one? Okay, that's the exact same page. Wait, okay, I'm gonna go. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, this is actually real. Murdered Professor Livio Labriscu was the boss of Dr. Judy Wood, who developed a very interesting site about the 9/11 crime. This is a forum. Was the boss? What does it mean, boss? She had her PhD with Labriscu. That's where she got her PhD from. And she worked with him for 3 years as a postgraduate student. Her postgraduate work with Labriscu was between 1999 and 2006, and he got killed. What in the world's going on here? And then this is where's the links right here? It mentions them being killed in a radio interview as well. Absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, this is shooting. Virginia Tech, same thing. Okay, Clemson. Oh, this is a survivor of a Holocaust. Is he survived? Oh no, he died on the April. So he's a Holocaust survivor, allegedly. Anyways, and then he got let's say, and he got killed in the shooting. And then he was murdered in the Virginia Tech shooting. This is literally April 16, and then in March, Judy Wood files it, and let's see. And he was at Virginia Tech, and then that was the supervisor for PhD, I think. So, like, what in the world is happening? So I'm going to go here. Okay, Jonathan Velman. I was watching a documentary about some of the people who filmed the event. One of the comments from one of the videographers was, "The smell is overwhelming. It smells like burning wire metal." Oh, yeah, it's definitely they couldn't tell what the material is. It's just something really, really weird. But it wasn't burning. It was a weird chemical stuff. Okay. Okay, yeah, this is, I want to include, Judy Wood. Okay, this is absolutely fascinating. Epic find, Chris Berger. Chris Berger is the one who found that, okay, this one, so he mentions it in here, I think. This is old BitChute. On response. Okay, we gotta ask her. This is the thing of, if she's on the show, we can ask her all this stuff. And what else are they? Where's Judy Wood? Okay, yeah. Well, Judy Wood is right. That's the thing. People have to realize. Okay, anyways, so it's fascinating stuff. I'm gonna ask Grok AI just to do some searches, or ChatGPT, depending. Okay, we'll do deep search. Think. Oh no, deep search. Deep search. Think is like math stuff. Okay, deep search. Find info on and Dr. Judy Wood and their relation to each other. Okay, maybe there's a parallel. So that's when Matthew North died. Close range. Interesting. Matthew North. Is that the? Anyways, we'll get to this. So they're searching everything. We're searching individuals. They're going through all these websites. Okay, we're using deep search. It's a Grok 3. Apparently, it's like the best AI now. There's no evidence mentioned. Okay, but no, they definitely talked about it in the video. That's what it said. Let's see it. Okay, 28 seconds. How long is it gonna go? No burning. It's cold. Yeah. What I mean is, yeah, that's a witness. That's a good thing. So, whatever they're staying has that resemblance of burning smell. Similar when people say, "Oh, there's molten metal," but their feet are fine. They're walking on molten lava. They'll be dead years ago. Okay, so Livia Labrisco was a Romanian American engineer professor at Virginia Tech, known for his heroism during the 2007 shooting. Judy Wood is a former mechanical engineering professor, famous for controversial 9/11 theories. Both were part of Virginia Tech's Department of Engineering. Both were part of it. With overlapping time periods, background on Livia was born in 1930. Sort of background, Judy Wood earned her degrees, including that at Clemson University. Oh no, that was at Clemson, and then she later taught there. But she earned her PhD in the Department of Engineering. Both were associated with the same department. Lisco was professor from 1980 to 2007, while Wood was a student from 1981 to 1992, and a postdoc from 1986 to 1990. So they overlapped during this period, but no specific stuff. Comprehensive analysis of okay, but it was but so anyway, so she was teaching at Clemson, but they went to the same university to get her stuff. But she never mentioned when she talked about Malov and the other guy dying, and her student. So she probably didn't think this was too much like that, but still nonetheless very, very interesting. So there's no papers co-authored. Their association is just in the same department and so on. Professor, okay, postdoc, not at that. Okay, this is absolutely fascinating how AI can just do all this for you, and you can double check them as well. Justification using Hudson anti-gravity tool. Obviously, this isn't a joke here. So get up the program or get out of here. On a lighter note, England 16, Scotland 15, Calcutta Cup made from silver rupees. Interesting. Yeah, the levitation is absolutely wild. Okay, so that's that. I want to keep the... Actually, I should have asked here. Oh, no. Okay, I'll leave that open. Okay, so that's very interesting. So there's no direct relation, but it's just interesting nonetheless. And this one, is there a correlation between the side of the building fuming and the parking lot cars of lot of cars? Oh, well, you can if you go anything on my Telegram, you can just go search up parking lot. This is why I like Telegram. It's super quick. So there's parking. This is toasted cars before the. We'll play this as well.
Across.
This is before the towers fell.
I'd say a good 10 city blocks, New York City blocks from that North Tower. There's a parking lot, which I'm right over. There are cars on fire that evidently got hit by debris, and these cars are just burning untended to the ground. There's one completely engulfed in flames, and mind you, this is quite a distance from this first building, and those fires began right after the first explosion, and then just got exacerbated by the second one a few minutes later.
So again,
across. I'd say a good 10 city blocks, New York City blocks from that North Tower.
So from the North Tower, 10 city blocks from it, it's cars are on fire. He's like, he assumes it's from debris, but he doesn't see anything. And then the other one gets hit, and now the same parking lot gets exacerbated. So like, what's hitting it? It's increasing it. And 10 city blocks. So how far is 10 city? There's a parking lot right here. This is the North Tower. That's probably the toasted parking lot. Yeah, he said 10 city blocks from it, but the thing is, this is only, let's say, how much big of a city block is? This would be 1, 2, 3. Unless he's like highly overestimating the size. This is like 3 city blocks. If it's 10 city blocks, where in the world is he going? But anyways, I say he's probably just talking about this parking lot. So it's on fire before the buildings fall. And if you go to the Tosa parking lot, right here. Here's the Tosa parking lot one. It's over here. And there they are before any clouds are on them. And where's the, I think, I gotta find the proper distance of them. But anyway, the clouds, I think the clouds are going left while these are right there. So they're, anyways, the clouds don't go over them until the buildings fall. I do have to find that other footage. But anyways, this is right. This is mind-boggling. He said 10 city blocks from the North Tower. So he's probably north of it. Because if he was south, if he's closer to WTC2, he will probably say he's close to WTC2, the South Tower. So he's probably here. He's probably here, right here. These, and this impact right here, this quote impact is down here. So nothing is gonna hit it. Like this, there's a giant explosion, but the impact apparently the stuff flies out this way. The North Tower, the stuff goes in this way. Okay, and so in other words, these are just toasted with no debris, just toasted. We discussed the toasted bar in our building systems. Yeah, definitely. But I just wanted the quick, like, you know, I put on my Telegram the quick stuff here. I want the footage of the. I think we have it anyways. Okay, so it's north of the North Tower, so we can find it right here. Side 911. So rare 911. Where's the rare photo? I think we just had it earlier. This photo, rare 911, rare footage. Where's that rare photo? Rare photo. Rare both. Rare photo. Yeah, here, rare photo. Whoops. Why does it do that? Okay, so anyways, make it like this. Make it like this. Okay, rare photos. Okay, so this is rare photo. It's north of the North Tower, so it's above it. So this fumes are going to the left. It's north of the North Tower, so it's where my finger is, but downwards. So it's not even related to this, and it's before this even fell. So before even those are formed, they're down. And here's some other rare photos of absolutely rare photos number 12 to 14 by Edward Ornells. So again, if someone believes thermite did this, I have some have some thermite to sell you. All right. This is like what happened with the roads in early morning. Yeah, definitely. That road was in New Jersey. Definitely something up happening. Well, let's see what here on lighter note. When my transit van was hammered and shook from the front passenger side, the test signal levitated me slightly and reversed out sharply. All the panels were acting like a speaker. Interesting. So you literally had a Hudson effect. You've mentioned that several times, so something's definitely up to it. All right, so that was pretty interesting. I'm gonna continue in our journey here. I'm gonna post this right here. I'll go back into my Grok history. Go to this one here, and I'm gonna deep search. I'm gonna ask it here, and then just so that I'll share the link here, so you guys all can see this link. I'll just save it for later, just for reference, so all in one place. Anyways, okay, so she has a bunch of links right here. This is the evidence. Theo, what is this from? Theo, she posted a video from this guy. Oh, interviews Judy Wood.
Down
Actually, this is a good one too. I might upload this one. Okay, this one might be a candidate for either this year or next year's documentary. I'll post this on my personal thingy here. Actually, I'll post it right here. Actually, no, I'll put in my random. I have a random folder for random stuff. Okay, so we have that. Okay, oh, there's Chris. Okay, posted it in this one here. Chris helped her, and then yeah, share that. So that was interesting. Very interesting timing. Yet Grok 3 won't turn PDF books into audiobooks. Oh yeah, that's next level. But the thing is, all PDF books are audios already. You could just play audio thingy. Okay, so that's that. So I might upload this one. This is a great interview of that. So she uploaded this from her site. Where towers go. I want to go to the Qui Tam now. What in the world's going on? Okay, I do not like how things play when I can't see it. Okay, Qui Tam. Okay, Qui Tam case. DQA and NIST documents. Okay. And I'm gonna, that's Clemson, and to the thing. Yeah, but anyway, she went to that same university, and that is pretty wild timing. Air blast. Okay, yeah, there's that archive, that air blast. This course is designed to provide wide-ranging exposure to the fields of air blast, high explosive detonation waves, and fragmentation and subsequent loads on structures with examples for conventional munitions and shock tubes. Section will be a section on hydrodynamic code and so on. Anyways, so this is from conventional tech, but they probably have some other tech. They're just using that to model. Oh, they're probably using that secondary to model from the next level stuff. Okay, Sack says, all panels were like speaker. Anyways, I think they switched. What's bigger here? Yeah, so all the panels were acting like a speaker. I think they switched on 2 new additional dishes, 2 feet diameter, a bit early. Yep, scared the living daylights out of me, and my van was written off, pulling left weird handling. Interesting. Okay, and let's continue further. This is from Judy Wood's. This is submitting the request for correction or from the Data Quality Act DQA. Let's see what others. So she's using the conservation of energy and momentum. I think one of them was the tipping top where it's like rotating and all of a sudden it's gone. Again, 9/11 violated mainstream physics if you believe the official story. So there's the giant towers. There's a giant amount of steel, all gone, and so on. And there's the so she used the billiard ball example. Again, and they use a tipping top. It's turned to dust. And there's the tip. It's falling over like this, and then it's gone. This is an epic photo there. There's the 2 telecommunication masts or Hutchison effect stuff. Okay, there's giant holes. Let's see. This is a giant hole in WTC2. Send it to the subbasin below WTC. Well, there's extensive damage. There's little building debris. Yeah, there's very little building debris at the bottom of the hole. There's no sign of molten metal. A worker in the distance walks down a massive core column. Okay, yeah. There's a weird hole in there. And again, there is the lobby exterior columns. Lobby exterior columns are standing still. Nothing. So 110 floors above this are gone. There's whenever you see these weird openings like that, that's exterior lobby columns that are at the bottom. You can see the exterior columns right here. There's building 3, and the exterior columns are standing right there. There's exterior columns, and there's exterior columns. Nothing's on there, and there's a giant hole. Yeah, this is building 6. There's a giant hole in building 6. Yet these exterior columns are fine. So what happened to building? Yeah, building 6 is gone. Well, most of it. This is almost all the WTC 1 is gone, or 2 is gone. And there's exterior columns are remaining. Exterior columns are remaining. Exterior columns. I can't stress this enough. Exterior columns are remaining. These are epic photos. I gotta include these. There's exterior columns, and there's a weird haze there. These are the exterior columns that are remaining. Keep that always in your mind. The exterior columns are remaining. Nothing else is. There's building 3. Building 3, only the stub is remaining. There's exterior columns. Absolutely. And there's the obviously bombshell. And there's exterior columns. This fire truck. I mean, this ambulance is there. This exterior columns are still standing. Nothing's on top of it. Nothing's on top of this ambulance. Exterior columns, you can see in the background is a bit hard with that dust there. So again, and there's the sphere still fine. Yeah, and the rubble no higher than ground level. Literally no higher than ground level. There is, again, the lobby columns. I can't stress it enough. It's literally turned dust. And there's a bunch of these wilted toasted cars. And these are blocks away. Some of them were moved, but a lot of them were there anyways. It should be raining dump trucks. Yeah, definitely. It should be a lot of stuff. And this is the North Tower parking lot. Yeah, there's that one North Tower. I mean, north of the North Tower parking lot. And all of them toasted with paper everywhere. So what's causing these to be toasted? Yeah, there's just paper everywhere. And he's like massively fire toasted somehow. And there's no actual like mainstream look at it. But with a lot of reports and some footage of spontaneous igniting. And all this dust is going there. And it's going southwest. Yeah, so this is looking from other way. So the toasted cars are over here. These fumes are going at that side. There's another one. This is absolutely mind-boggling detail. So this photo, this is not a collapse, and it's fraudulent to have stated so. Again, she's writing it in her request for correction to NIST. It is also evidence of the use of do. Yeah, no other explanation fits the depiction of destruction seen above as well as that. Seen as above as well as that of use of do. Yeah, nothing fits the depiction of do and this one. This may be evidence of criminal intent to deceive the public. This is not just me. This is like anybody that looks at this and doesn't have any working brain cells. I mean, it doesn't think that this is anything but magic. It doesn't have working brain cells. And anyways, 9/11 planes research. Mark Collins says just like a Hudson ship experiment. Yeah, I'm gonna upload that one. I have all the footage uploaded, unedited one. I'm gonna make a compilation of all of them. Like Richard Hall says, it was very contrived. Only few people knew. I think only very few higher level Masons knew. but some of them probably know that it was a scam. Didn't know the exact tech, but they all swore a bunch of oaths, and they're doing a bunch of weird rituals and handshakes that they can't. They don't want to lose their fake livelihood on it. Anyways, Sachs, a lot of comments here on Rumble. So guys, if you're posting on Rumble or anywhere else, you get one benefit is you be the only one commenting. Is you get your stuff read out. All panels were acting. It scared the living daylights out of me, and my van was that one side effect was I was ill for the next few months. Run down, lifeless flu, endless scenes. Interesting. So you got hit by dew, 5G, and COVID dew, and the other one. You need to mention the blooming effects. Yeah, the blooming effects. These weird random fire stuff effects, similar to the Pentagon, and the boat. We'll get to that as we get through here. So the RFC has shown the visual evidence of the manner in which WTC 1 and 2 were destroyed and the observed effects that of that destruction, including by way of example the following effects: the near freefall time frame of destruction. See Figs 3 to 8. The failure properly to assess the dynamic of tipping of WTC 2 during its destruction. The lack of debris consistent with unusual energy effects. See Figs 15 to 21. And the holes that are only adequately explained based on unusual energy effects consistent with the use of directed energy weapons. Vehicles that are inexplicably burned as if toasted and found in inexplained places and at varying distances from ground zero. And simultaneous lack of burning paper. And also the other one is toasted cars before buildings fell and like north of the North Tower, that's the side of the impact. So in other words, nothing's going through and just have a giant explosion. I got to go. Thank you all, and especially you, MES. Yeah, have a good one, Christoph. Thanks for that. Collapse under its own lack of mass. Yeah, that is true. It's like, what is it collapsing on? Yeah. Toasted cars equal blooming effects. Interesting. Yeah, it was like that spontaneous electromagnetic stuff happening on Hudson one. Some of them were just spontaneous. And what's cool with the plastic ship, the plastic boat that gets these weird fires is that you can see the weird patterns underneath with the water vibrating. That's the greatest part about it. Okay, so each of these, anyways, vehicles, each of these widespread effects are unusual effects consistent with dew. Steel turned to dust as literally as the buildings are being destroyed before our very eyes. These effects defy explanation other than that of dew. The existence of dew is confirmed by information in the public domain. NIST failure to consider evidence and information readily available to it and its contractors and subcontractors as evidence of fraud, as well as indicative of non-compliance with data and information quality standards. Yeah, and also common sense. Burner proof is so she has basically pretty much is significant evidence of unusual energy impacts that are consistent with directed energy weapons. And yeah, that's it. And there's written by Lee Hart, respectively submitted to Judy Wood with her lawyer Jerry Leapart. Okay. Okay, let's see the next one. What here? This is Jerry Leapart. Telephone conferences between you and Judy Wood and so on. Anyways, I just want to see all this stuff. You can go through them all. It's pretty self-explanatory. And also the other part is she never mentioned that the bolts are gone. All these ones have the bolts gone. Not cut out. The bolts are actually just gone, and they're the strongest part. So somehow they're gone, and the columns are perfectly fine. And there's also weird welting in this is, I believe, the Bankers Trust building. Yeah, weird welting in here. Just somehow this just shrunk in there, like a Hudson effect. Okay, and auto annihilation caused by dew. Yep, definitely. And there's the seismic impact were tiny as well. So a lot of absolute epic stuff. And then dustification seen from space. And also you can see the alleged jetliner impact there, and you can see this is that Edna Syntron, literally just standing there. There's very little heat, and this is I think building 6, giant hole in building 6. All these cookie cutter cutouts somehow, like even this roof is cut out with like a little tiny bit of debris scattered on top, and then all of a sudden just like giant cutouts. So fascinating stuff, guys. I gotta download. I think I forgot to download this one. I'm gonna download this one. So guys, download everything. And I think she used word Lisa Judy. Interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna save that. Okay, I think I already have that saved. Okay, I'm gonna go back here. I'm gonna download this. I'm just gonna go to photos. I'm a photo person and a video person, but also audio person. Text reading as not my go-to. Okay, this one here. This is this, and then I need to go washroom, and I'm gonna make the desk higher. So play this right here. I'll play a video soon and go washroom and then try to, and then end the stream in a bit. Okay, this is an epic stuff right here. I'm gonna download everything. Go back to this video. This link, put the link there. So I saved the link and this one. I'm gonna save all these. There's a dump trucks right here. She added supplementary evidence there. There's dump trucks. She added. There's some fuming. Yeah, this trucks taking giant dirt piles for some reason. Okay. And then they would take the dirt, dump it on, put water, and take it back, and then repeat for a million years. And then here's all the people: Applied Science Research Associates. This is all the people at Ganosh and Associates. What was that other one? Chubb, I think. Insurance. No insurance. Silverstein. But anyway, so think about it this way: the only person actually putting Silverstein's name in a lawsuit against 9/11 is Dr. Judy Wood, and she gets literally no credit. But then everybody else says, "Oh, Silverstein." Well, then promote Dr. Judy Wood. Okay, it's just like, you want Silverstein in trouble? Promote Dr. Judy Wood, not promote Richard Gage's absolute nonsense. Okay, and this is absolutely great stuff, Gary. And she also references Patricia on. I think I've referenced this person before. This is a witness, first responder. See that name? That's a very interesting name. Okay, let's make this bigger. We'll go here and search up the name. Yeah, 9/11 witness testimony. So she references Patricia right here. So she says right here, as I was running up here, I guess that's the North parking lot. It's a big green grassy area, and there's nothing. As I was running up there, 2 or 3 more cars are exploding on me. They weren't near any buildings at that point. They were just parked in the street. The traffic guys hadn't got a chance to tow anything yet, because this was all during the first hour, I guess, of this happening. So there was still cars parked in the street that were completely independent of that. 3 cars blew up on me. Stuff was being thrown. I went home all bruised that day. Thank God it was only bruised. I ran into this park along with a bunch of other people, and stuff was blowing. It was still blowing up. And then she wrote here. So she saw explosions inside WTC lobby in an exclusive Qui Tam interview. Ground Zero EMT Patricia Ondrovic talks about her harrowing day at the WTC on 9/11 within minutes after the South Tower collapses. She witnesses WTC 5 blowing up, WTC 5 cars exploding, and explosions inside the lobby of the WTC 6, all the while narrowly escaping with their own life. So yeah, things were exploding, but not explosives, but actual directed energy weapons and so on. She goes right here. She listened to here. So she says, I remember parts flying off. I think I got hit with a car door. I remember there was also on fire... but I don't specifically recall the movie type fireball, but there was a loud bang as the door flew off one of the doors. So yeah, there's a loud bang and the door just flew off. And then she wrote also, I don't know what was causing the blow up. I didn't know at the time that I was trying to outrun a skyscraper falling on me, but I didn't know at the time that I was trying to outrun a skyscraper falling on me, but after I found out what I ran from, she didn't even know what she was running from. I figured it was the impact of the building falling and the residual effect. I'm not an engineer, so I can only guess at a probable cause. I don't remember feeling any extreme heat. So she's running around, things exploding, no heat. As I was running up in there, 2 or 3 more cars exploded on me. They weren't near any buildings at that point. I don't know what was causing them to blow up. I figured it was the impact of the building. Anyways, I can only guess at a probable cause. I don't feel any extreme heat. I remember parts falling off. I think I got hit with a car door. I remember that also on fire, but I don't specifically recall the movie type fireball, but there was a loud bang. Anyways, so that's very interesting. Stuff exploding randomly, spontaneous explosions, and so on. And I think we have a spontaneous. I'm going to search for a spontaneous here. 9/11 right here. Okay, so Patricia, this one here, firefighter Patrick Connolly says tires and cars were popping and lighting up spontaneously. Another one here, tires are popping. So think about it, you're walking by and all of a sudden there's a tire just spontaneously popping. So what, are there explosives in the tire? No, it's just some weird energy effect causing the pressure to just exceed whatever. So cars with tires and cars were popping and they were just starting to light up spontaneously. So again, nothing is hitting it, just spontaneously lighting up. Tires and cars were popping and they were just starting to light up spontaneously. They were walking by, spontaneous ignition. I think we had some more spontaneous. This was a spontaneous one. I think of a video on this. This is a spontaneous September. This is before the towers fell. This is a spontaneous fire. I think there's a video somewhere. It's 9:46. Timestamp is before any of the buildings fell. Before, where's it? Is there a video of this? I could have sworn there's a video. Check if there's a video. Is there a video anywhere? I think he had the video was shown earlier. Anyways, 9/11 spontaneous fire explosions. Okay, yeah, and I also searched up here. There's a whole bunch here that car fires that were exploding, tires were exploding, everything's cars are on fire. Anyways, cars are blah 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 exploding. Anyways, next level guys, absolutely next level stuff. So again, this is where 9/11 and where Ashton Forbes says 9/11 is nothing compared to MH370 two cartoons. Like what? Lucky Larry is 4.8 billion dollars. Pull it. Yeah, it says that, but again, it's like you want him in jail. You bring up Dr. Judy Wood, not other guys. 3G is microwave signals 2 to 3 feet. Dishes 2 to 3 gigahertz. Interesting. Anyways, let's continue on this journey. I did need to go to the washroom, but I just want to see if I power through some more stuff. Okay, I think I downloaded this already. Did I download it? Oh no, I didn't download. Okay, I'm gonna save this. I saved this all inside that link I sent you guys. This is Patricia right here. I already made the giant 49 pages of all this. I'll save that as well, just for reference. So I'm saving everything there so you can open up and see what happens. And this is Lee Part there. Again, these are literally people trying to help save the world, and no one knows about them in general terms. Okay, so we got this. What else is there? I'm just saving all these stuff right now. This is dear Dr. Wood, the letter is a response. Okay, this is a response from it, July 27. Response to your request for correction, which included witness statements from first responders interviewed by WTC Task Force. Okay, yeah, we'll get to this in a bit. I'm going to go to the washroom. I'll be back. This is epic stuff, and then we'll finish the last 30 minutes or so of the stream. I'll try to power through. And what should we play in the meantime while I go to the washroom? Old site, many broken links, NIST wiki, NIST private contractors, part of the Do Society, Morgan Reynolds, and the other one, Qui Tam. Well, we'll go to those later. But I'll open this up. Judy Wood, court case use old site. Yeah, Morgan Reynolds also there. And I'll open this one up. And that's about the quote planes there. Okay, and then I'm gonna play a video. I'm gonna go to well, as always, go to the QR meter. Let's go to the QR meter. Let's play the full playlist. Yeah, most people would agree. Let's go to the Judy Wood one. I think there's a playlist right here. Okay, and let's see which one is it. Is it Judy Wood in there? Falling down. Okay, I'll play this one here.
This is CNN breaking.
And I'll be back.
News.
This just in, you are looking at obviously a very disturbing live shot there. That is the World Trade Center, and we have unconfirmed reports this morning that a plane has crashed into one of the towers.
We're blanking dying when asked what was happening and hung up. There was screaming and yelling in the background, and a follow-up call was not answered.
It pulled it down on itself.
I'm back, guys. I'm back. How's this? Oh, this is 180x speed. This is epic. It's the only place you'll see 180x speed. I haven't made it this fast anywhere else. I'll say this. Actually, besides my the electromagnetic interference video. But anyways, let's play this whole thing. So again, every second is 3 minutes of dust. And oh yeah, this one here. Look at the bottom. I should have put the arrows there. Look at the bottom right here. There's fuming at the bottom. The towers haven't fell. There's fuming at the bottom. Keep an eye on the bottom. Keep an eye on the bottom. Let's go back. Keep an eye on the bottom. Also, look. Also, let's go back here. Okay, notice the glitch. Oh, okay, I didn't even notice. Okay, guys, this has the mystery object right there. There's the mystery object. Keep an eye on this one. Keep an eye on the electromagnetic interference. I cannot believe, yes, before I didn't see it. Okay, 180x speed, just like Matt. Let's go. Okay, let's play this here. You see this one? There's a giant mystery object moving. It's literally giant. To be seen with a camera this far away, it has to be giant, like a building. It's moving. It stops, and then there's as it hits, there's a glitch. There's gonna be a glitch. You see that glitch? Okay, go back. Let's go back again. Okay, go frame by frame. There's a glitch. There's a glitch, and there's a mystery object. You believe they installed the mask the day before? No, days before. Days, weeks, or like max a few months before. Okay. Okay, so now keep an eye at the bottom, all the fuming at the bottom. There's a car that's fuming at the bottom of the tower. It's not a car. It's multiple and probably building as well. Part of buildings. There's a car fuming because the thing is, it's to be able to be seen. Look how high all the fumes go. It's and these are giant buildings. Remember, ginormous buildings. Each building from here to here is 60 meters. It's 208 feet. So 60 meters. Imagine Usain Bolt running across for like almost a full race. I think I just noticed something. You see some weird lighting here. Look at this building 7 top of it. Is it some weird like flashes or lighting? Anyways, the amount of fumes at the bottom is massive as well. And it's all over, and it's all over, and there's over on this side here fuming. There's fuming here. And also there's a weird this thing here. Notice part this one here. This starts fuming as well. This building right here starts fuming on the top. Ready and go. Look here. There it starts fuming. Yeah, so this is fascinating stuff right here. I think there's also some fuming on this building. Whoops. Okay, I'm making 2x. I'm making it even faster. Look at all this fuming going on. I cannot believe I didn't realize the fuming until years later. Actually, yeah, and now before it falls, there's fuming on this entire side here of this building, of the North Tower, and then it becomes like infinitely more once it falls. Okay, 9/11 planes. Richard says fuming is part of the blooming effect. It's like an overspill 11 focus. Yeah, for sure. Definitely something I think with the circuitry. Okay, it's falling. And then, oh, I didn't show that other part. And also, I got a pretty epic comment from Chris Bridger again. This is even more info about that Livio Robrisco guy. So definitely, she has been. So Judy Wood definitely knows her. Okay, I'll share this. This is epic stuff. Thanks, Chris. Chris is sending some epic stuff here. I found a suspicious murder info back in 2016. Now this is fascinating. I'm gonna just download this. We have some groundbreaking news from Chris Berger. And he also has a signed copy from Eugene Malov. How in the world? Chris Berger on another level, guys. Okay, whoops. I'll save this. Okay, I'll now go here. The blooming is a sublimating of solid mass. All right, everybody's talking different words. All right, I'm gonna send more of these links right here. Okay, so he says he got it from there. I'll post some stuff there. Take screenshots. We're doing live work right here, guys. This is groundbreaking stuff. This is a good thing about the live streams, is it gets the people going. Yeah. Whoops. Taking some screenshots. Yeah, the basement was mainly empty. Yeah. The basement cars causing the lower fuming. Basement. What do you mean? No, it's the buildings itself turning fuming, but it was hard to see for people because the buildings are giant. Just the steel itself was just fuming. Like the exterior columns, interior, but yeah, I think mainly, I would assume exterior columns. The cottage was shifted off its foundation, right? The cottage. Oh, yeah, that was in the Shanksville one, yeah. That cottage in Shanksville. Yeah, you had people like their fridge moved. The guy like got off the bed, like was thrown off. Okay, I'm back in this. I'm checking, send the screenshots. Okay, so we have them all here, and I'll show you guys what Chris Bridger sent me. So again, Chris, if you get on Telegram, it's the easiest way because you could just literally post there and tell me, and then just tell me you text me there. So if you post it right here on Telegram, because I'm posting where you could be posting. So you go right here. So going back to the guy. So in Judy Wood's book, she literally writes angels who have been a part of this book. She literally writes Livio Labriscio. So she knows him. And yeah, so there it is. That is another death so 3 deaths. Eugene Maloff, Michael Zabor, and Livio Labrisco. So, and these other people, possibly they could have been in the shooting as well, maybe. That's an interesting to check up on the Virginia Tech shooting. Because this one's dead. Yeah, so Maloff died, Zabur died, and this guy died. So these ones might be too. So that's absolutely fascinating. And also more, he says, link, he saw it from here. Where's the, so he wrote right here, where's the other photos? Okay, there's photos right here. So she said, she acknowledges Livio Labrisco in her book. He worked with her on her research. Interesting. Yeah, that was very fascinating. I found a suspicious murder info back in 2016. And he says, I have a signed copy of Eugene Maloff's book, Fire from Ice. So Chris Bridger's on another level. Remember, the one criticism I have of Chris is pushing some QAnon stuff. But besides that, yeah, he was the one that found that mystery object flying, or at least gave it to my attention, that flying next to that quote plane. So that's this one right here. Godlike Productions. Okay, murdered Professor Livio Labrisco was boss of Judy Wood. Yeah, I saw that there and so on. You give no source studies connected. Nothing on either page says so. Posted source. Okay, and then that. So that's where you found that. And this is. I'm gonna rotate this. Why did I post so many? Rotate. I think let me just check the exact same. Okay, they're the exact same, so I gotta delete all this. Select, delete. Now this is fascinating stuff there. So now, well, actually, okay, this is Fire from Ice. I'm gonna edit this, rotate it. Okay, so he says, to Dan Goldberger, very best wishes at the Cold Fusion New Energy Age. This is Eugene Maloff, Boulder, Colorado, April 24th, 1996. Interesting, Boulder, Colorado. I actually went to Boulder for part of my master's. So that's very interesting. Boulder, Colorado, out of all places. This is Fire from Ice, searching for the truth behind the Cold Fusion for Eugene Maloff, and so on. So there's Eugene Maloff. And then what you'll do is, if you search up Boulder. Oh, I don't have it here, but yeah, basically, I'll post it later. I was actually given a visiting scholar thingy in my way back. Let's see if I think back in my my personal Instagram, I haven't posted in years. But anyways, so you go to visiting scholar. I have some funny stuff here. But anyways, I want to go to the visiting. Hey, there it is. So this one, University of Boulder, Colorado. University of Colorado, Boulder. They spelled my name wrong. Matthew, just put 2 T's. Visiting scholar. Back when I had hair and no beard. So there's MES, baby. So I was way back. And June 6th, 2012. Interesting. 6/6. 2012. Okay, so that is I'll put that here as well in this thing. That's pretty interesting. And this is fascinating stuff. Anyways, I'll go here. I'm gonna go save those files there. So we're doing some live research, and you guys are seeing. Thank you for these great insights. Yeah, Jackson Rip Holmes. Thank you, and I'll go over your messages later. I'm glad you're back on YouTube after their banned you. Some speculate GLP is devastating. I haven't been able to confirm the big news platforms. Anyways, ultimately it comes down to humans have to become up their game. And now you look like a Muslim terrorist. Yeah, I always look like one. Okay, don't worry about it. Paul will be taking a screenshot from for his bedroom. Guys, go easy on Paul. He apparently has prison tattoos. Okay, so he has some more info. This is where I got info. He emailed me it as well. Chris Bridgers emailed me as well. Yeah, epic stuff. And again, you can send a link. You don't need to post the whole thing. A screenshot that's hard to see. I'm gonna go to. I think I had that. Okay, we'll go back. This one here. This is the God. It was the. I think it was Godlike Productions. Oh no, it's right here. This is absolute right. Judy Wood. Judy. Live. Yeah, this one here. Okay, so it's the same area roughly. I saved that. I'm saving all these. Covered in prison tattoos, but only on my torso, so I am employable. Yeah, that's my. Well, it's 2025. Actually, no. If Trump lost, then you could do whatever you want. But now Trump won, so you have to tighten it up. Show some of your goals. Okay, he says show some of your goals before you go. That'd be excellent. Yeah, I'll show some. I have a bunch of footage of my goals there. 1993 for. Yeah, I'll show the goals. Okay, so I'll show the goals soon. But we haven't even covered some random topics, some very funny ones as well. Okay, let's continue further here. So the Qui Tam guys, I do want to show this. Go back here. I'm gonna save all these. These are epic findings here, guys. So this guy here. Now I'm gonna post this on Grok. Okay, so he shared it there. I'm gonna post this to Grok AI because Grok says there's no direct connection, and I'll say, oh, it doesn't support attachments right now. Deep search doesn't support attachments. You just did already. Oh, it's right now then. Anyways, let's say, anyways, I'll just save this one here. I'm gonna save this. Just save it. My goodness. Save it right here. Okay. Why is it? Oh no, I'm saved. I'm gonna select everything. 1 second. Again, the reason I'm selecting all this because this is important info that deserves to be saved. Okay, and then save as save selected. Download folder. And let's go back here. I'm just gonna move it all in here. Okay, so anyways, I saved those all. All those photos are saved in the that one folder there. Okay, so we got that. Let's see what else we got over because I think we pretty much covered the Qui Tam. Qui Tam is yeah, and then you see a whole bunch of stuff there. I do want to see what the government said. If you guys can sift through it, if you guys can sift through all of her stuff here, if you guys can please sift through everything. To use the equipment to replicate effect, yeah, that'd be good. I think I will mark MES slowly purchasing or acquiring RF equipment to replicate. And it's something I'm versed in, so maybe I can make videos giving my thoughts. Yeah, give your thoughts, but also you have to understand, also we have many people that think you have ulterior motives, so including me. So that would be interesting. So just keep that in mind. Mark Norman, Rotary, good morning. Okay, good morning, let's go. Okay, guys, if you guys can search this up, find the responses, especially the ones saying that they're going to ignore the law, ignore FARA. FARA. See when she mentions FARA. When did she mention FARA? FARA. FARA X PDF. Okay, it might be in here. XA PDF FARA. Okay, if you could just that's the FARA stuff. But anyways, if you can find stuff where the government's saying they ignore it, that's the big ones, and they don't really care about the law. That's the ones I want to find. Again, because like, how am I supposed to find all these stuff everywhere? Okay, this is a letter in response in that to facilitate communication, the term collapse as used in letter means a falling in loss of shape or a reduction to flattened form rubble as stated, and not only investigated. Oh, there it is. There it is. This is what I wanted to see. July 27, 2007, Dr. Judy Wood. This is response. This is a letter from United States Department of Commerce, National Institute of Standards and Technology, NIST. The letter is in response to your March 16, 2006 request for correction and your March 2009, 2007, and April 2027 supplements, which include witness statements from first responders interviewed by the World Trade Center Task Force. Okay, you have Paul, Matt. You have Paulo Cruz dismissing Hutch effect, and now he replicates it. Yeah, but it's how he is. So again, yeah, just Paul. Just have to realize because Paul, you'll be the first guy to do that. I can let the science be. Well, yeah, if you can replicate it, just show me the videos. Yeah, but again, you have to understand. We have people that like I can like have you around for a while, but some can't. I can't. As long as you don't spam too much, you're fine. He did ask for Paul. Odd. And also, yeah, you can't say that you're skeptical of when you've been on this channel for years. Like, why are you on this channel when this is a full-on Hutchison fact 100% channel? Anyways, this letter. Okay, this is what I wanted to see the whole time. This letter is in response to your NIST report. This is yeah, from your request for correction. And she said that evidence confirms that World Trade Centers were felled by the use of directed energy weaponry. And she says right here. Going back right here. Okay. As stated in NC Star 1, they also state as well, NIST only investigated the factors leading to the initiation of the collapse of the WTC towers, not the collapse themselves. In other words, they said, here's all the factors that led to it, but we're not looking at anything after that initiation. In other words, we're not looking at the collapse, but the whole thing is about the collapse. So there it is. This is official, guys. We officially did it. We are officially solved it. This is all I wanted to see. And this is from their written document. Again, like Judy Wood and others have to understand, everyone needs to understand, when you say something, words, even if you're telling what you saw, is not as powerful as this, as an actual document stating, or an actual video, an actual photo, something showing the word, yeah, from the horse's mouth itself, literally saying they did not investigate the collapse. What? What is going on here? Okay, so Tasha says Matt thinks he's going to replicate Hutchison's effect, but I really want a time machine set. Hopefully it works out that way. Yeah. My view, according to my MES duality philosophy, is that the closer you get to free energy, the closer you get to world ending. So it's one of the same. I'm kind of with you, Tash. So don't think it's just going to be, oh, you create a free energy device and now you're fine. And so on. Anyways, so request for correction. I'm going to save all these documents and then close them. So guys, if you guys can go power through these and also if you can get in contact with Judy Wood, tell her to get back, get on the show. Because I'll be epic. Because this is, wait up, I'm getting someone knocking on my door. I can't believe that people are knocking. 1 second. I'll be back. All right, I'm back, guys. Let's try to finish. I don't think that is true, Matt. I think we had this power for many years, but we have had scoundrels being polite. Well, again, yeah, no. But what I mean is, they're keeping it private, and hence why we have the world we have right now. Like, so in other words, it's not just that you develop it, but you also make it public. So those who have it and hiding it, it's the same thing as not having it. So in other words, if nobody has access to it, you don't actually. So you're getting some sort of demonic entities. That's why you have a demonic reality. So it's not that the world ends if you just create it, but it's like if you tell everyone how to make it, how it's done, and do it at the same time, it's like world just ends, in my humble opinion. But again, what that actually means is another level. It's another level. It's like what does world ending mean? Think about that. What does the world ending mean? So reality as we know it won't be the same ever. Okay, so this is more the correspondence thing to it. So she included everything, but it's all over the place. It's like, how are you supposed to keep track of all this? Anyways, so saving all these. So we got that from the horse's mouth, saying that they literally don't care about anything. They did 10,000 pages on the initiation of collapse, not the actual collapse. Why does it keep closing? My goodness. 1 second. I keep closing the wrong thingy. Okay. Okay, and okay, this way I've closed this. I'm just gonna start closing stuff. Okay, so this is a Qui Tam one. So I included everything in here. If I refresh, it should update it, including the photos from Chris Berger. Tasha says, I visited other dimensions. I have coordinates and made contact. No idea what to do with this. All right, let's go. Tasha's on another level. He's probably, are you talking, have you taken ayahuasca from the Joe Rogan stuff? Anyways, okay, so we got this. And also, I'm going to update this link right here. So this link right from anyways, so I'm going to copy this post, or copy post link. Oh yeah, no, that's copy at least, yeah. So this link is the one I've been working with and so on. And you can, I think you can add it to your own thing. I'm going to add this as well. Okay, so this is, I added to that file as well. So this is one where you can see all the stuff there. So we're pretty much done with this stuff. And if we have this one, then we'll cover with some random ones and show some goals. Okay, I can't. Okay, so anyways, here's the Directed Energy Society ones. I signed up for their newsletter actually. I think I did, and I think I unsubscribed after a while. But anyways, so you can go see their about, and you can see who's their sponsors and so on. And I think where's the sponsors? Sponsoring of all this, DPS Home, DEPS sponsors, current sponsors. Let's see the current sponsors. Booz Hallington, you got Lockheed Martin. These are platinum, Lockheed Martin. So Lockheed Martin is platinum, but also look at their stock price. So if you want to know how close we are to World War, you should check the stock price of Lockheed Martin or other military contractors. So you go to stock price right here. Let's go all time. So if you bought in 2011, it was let's say $80. And now it's 400, so 5x, so almost 10x. It was 580. So basically, everything is just pumping. If you want to make a good return, but with no morals, you just invest in the military-industrial complex. So again, it's big money, big enslavement, and you can see all these other sponsors, whole bunch of these sponsors. Texas A&M University, interesting. I think that was also part of the Cold Fusion debacle. Dasha says, I got some voices, I got some evidence on my channel. Voices come out of the sky to harass me. It's been wild. Interesting. Also, Elon connection. Okay. Yeah, okay, that's this. And there's a bunch of other stuff. Raytheon's a big one. And the founding one was ARA, so they changed that up. Let's say, okay, bronze sponsors is 12,000. Gold, okay, sponsor, all above benefits plus one named individual DPS. Okay, this is 3,000. Platinum is, you got to pay 12,000. But what else do you got to pay? It's not hard to get on it then. I could probably be a sponsor. Oh, I could just sponsor. I should pay them. I should pay them $600 and be a sponsor. Let's see the founding sponsors. Founding sponsors: Boeing, Lockheed Martin, Raytheon, Applied Research Applications, and then where's SAIC? SAIC should be in there somewhere. But anyways, ARA is the big one. Okay, and they got DEW. They got missiles in space. Oh my goodness. And they got satellites and a bunch of other stuff. Again, also there's legal filings of Morgan Reynolds, guys. He also filed a request for correction and Qui Tam using the same lawyer, Jerry Leapart. Because again, these are all they know Judy Wood and so on. I think Morgan Reynolds helped write or edit all of Judy Wood's book, the entire book or most of it. Record them, Tash, and it was recording. NMES. What is going on here? Someone says NMES. Oh, also, yeah. So that's Attila. Yeah. So Attila is also going to be I don't know if I covered it earlier in the stream or not, but I will go that soon. But anyways, and also here's Jeff Hill. He had signed affidavit for Morgan Reynolds' court case, saying that he called Boeing, and Boeing engineers literally said they were like laughing at his questions of like, why are you talking about all this nonsense about planes going 500 miles an hour? So let's say here he swore in an affidavit that Boeing engineers did not take him seriously when he said that when he was asking them. So he swore an affidavit and to Dr. Wood's, Dr. Morgan Reynolds' Qui Tam case against NIST regarding the impossible plane physics, and he said he called them Boeing spokesperson, and they said not a chance that fast that a Boeing can go at 546 miles an hour at 700 feet altitude, and indicate so right here she said she was amused by such a ridiculous question, and so it's like also when you talk to the engineers that don't have they still have a working brain cell, they literally will tell you it's impossible. And Muse at the tower just ate the cake. Ate the plane. And miraculously, he even said that too. Yeah, the tower literally just ate the plane. The object. Alright, so that's that. And now we're going to go over some random stuff and some soccer goals. So I just want to quickly go over some random stuff that we haven't covered. There's a whole bunch of stuff here. Actually, we'll just try to power through because it's very important. Some of them are. So, first of all, earthquake near Vancouver, guys. So apparently there's an earthquake yesterday. So there's an earthquake yesterday near Vancouver, 4.8 magnitude. I didn't feel it, but a lot of people messaged me saying that they felt it. So 4.8, about 23 kilometers from where I live. I live in Richmond. There's Vancouver, and it's really close. And people were saying that stuff shake. So often felt, but rarely caused damage according to the scale. So it's not that big, but there's a lot of news on it. And a lot of people said that they saw cars move and their cats started running in the room, scared. And other people said that the car alarms went off. Anyway, so that's that. Chernobyl triggered by scale weapons. There's a link to that. Okay, this one here is pretty funny. This is from Timothy Sullivan. Sent RFK Jr., Dr. Oz, and Russell Brand. I think, I said the comment, but he showed the photo on Gab, and I said I have a scheduled post for later. So Russell Brand, RFK Jr., and Dr. Oz on their way to a Diddy party. So this is on RFK's Facebook. Northern curly-tailed lizard with Russell Brand and Dr. Oz. What are they wearing? Alright, what in the world are they wearing? Paul Loveless, maybe you want to join them? Alright, anyways, they're up to no good, guys. They're up to no good. Okay, so that's that. What else? Morgan Reynolds. Okay, this one's a bit too much. So Morgan Reynolds is falling for the Trump savior psyop. So even Dr. Morgan Reynolds is falling for the Trump world peace scripted psyop. So he wrote, "Is Trump the peacemaker the world desperately needs?" And he says, "This interview makes me incredibly happy. We're likely on the cusp of a peaceful solution to the war in Ukraine, thanks to Trump's determination to seek same. There's even hope for the Middle East, as Scott points out, if only because Trump can squash Netanyahu's like a bug as he pleases. Yippee, no easy path, but this time 40 chest of peace really is underway, in my honest opinion, or my humble opinion, or something like that." Anyways, and this guy says, they all fall. All what the F is going on? Yeah, it is absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely. And also a sad note, when I did talk to Judy Wood once, sadly, Dr. Judy Wood is also falling for the Trump absolute nonsense. Okay, anyways, going further, Bolsonaro 9/11 truth. This one here, you can play that video. I might play it in a bit. And also, I took screenshots of all of Dr. Judy Wood's PowerPoint slides from her 2012 Global BEM conference. So that's right here. So Global BEM one, I took screenshots of everything. So there's 1, 2, 3. You can see all the screenshots all in here, and it took me quite a while. I did it in 2019. So there's screenshots of everything. There's screenshots of it all, and so on. It would be better if you just sends me the other thing. Okay, Timothy Sullivan says, "Matthew, speaking of weapons investments, you and I might look into Mero Capital, the armaments hedge fund spun off by former Treasury Secretary Robert Rubin at CTI. It's called Mero Capital." Interesting, yeah. Yeah, send me some info. I will go over it. But yeah, anyway, thanks for the photo of RFK and the other guys. That's just ridiculous. It's like a giant psyop party, and they're all just together. Like, how are all the alt media guys all together and in power now? Okay, anyways, there's all the screenshots right here. So there's all the screenshots. It's the British directors live in Kinderhook, New York, possibly. Yeah, yeah. You've convinced me a lot on this. Okay, and this is some weird damage here. Okay, burnt cars not from WTC. This is how burnt cars not are, but there's a 9/11 one. 9/11 looks like that. The glass. Okay, that's an interesting one. The glass remains there. These glass, there's like none of them have glass. Interesting. So that's how actual car fire is. This one is toasted cars. Oh, this is good. She compares them all. This 911 inside is all like gone. Like what didn't happen inside? This one's fine. Okay, this one's like only the exterior is melted. This one actually looks like a fire. This one looks like it's all rusted too. This entire thing is gone on top of it. And there's the there's the before and after of the toasted cars. There's other toasted locations. She puts all the locations there. This one, I think there's a video of this going spontaneously igniting or people walking on it, nothing happening. Yeah, hot things glow, but not everything that glows is hot. Okay, and then again, if people are saying that this is like infinitely hot, it's not. And there's water and so on. Okay, and let's keep going further. Yeah, this is some fascinating. Yeah. So again, me as a visual person, I see things. I like it. I just look at it. Text is a bit out there. This is Hudson effect. This is the stuff right there. This is just the steel from the WTC. And also this is exterior is all gone for some reason. Marble, you got circular holes in there. There was this blast of warmer. It wasn't hot, it was warm. You got this car upside down. Again, circular holes in windows and glass windows, magic stuff. And this is the one. I'm going to show this. Oh, this levitating one. I got to find where this is levitating. Toy bubble. I got to find this one. Okay, this is an epic one. I'm going to save this photo. I need to find this. And I'll put this in my random post thingy. Okay, okay, this is we're going in deep, guys. This is I need this photo. I need to find. I couldn't find where this levitation is from. I might have missed it. No, I think I did miss it. Yeah, I did miss it. So there's actually levitation here. So I will be posting this full original video of the Hudson effect with that zoomed in there. That's actual levitation. There's toy boat and there's other stuff. Okay, there's magical stuff. There's the warped iron beam. Oh, this is a good photo. I think I have this exact photo. Okay, this is 7x7. This is from her book. Okay, I gotta save these. I was trying to get. So I gotta find where John finds this one because this is the one that Mr. Loveless thinks it's foam, or not thinks, it just says it. Okay, there's some more fuming. Oh, this one's here's a fuming thingy. If you haven't seen this one, it's never before seen. I haven't seen a levitation. I watched all videos. I haven't seen a levitation. No, if you look closely, because some of it's like hours and hours and hours and hours. You have to like power through 20 hours to find it. Like I didn't see it, and I went through it all, but I need to see it closely. So I'm gonna go here and go fuming handle. So that photo that she sent, I got it from here because she referenced it somewhere in her video. And then I'm like, I need to find this video, and I was able to find it online somehow. So, okay, look at this. This fuming of the is again very similar to Hutchinson effect. So again, Hutchinson effect matches all these footage. So look at the handle there; it just starts fuming, and it starts turning dust. Yeah, there's a fuming there. There's fuming of the door handle. Well, this is a weird electrical fire going on, and Judy Wood references it, and it's similar to fuming here. So she noticed the fuming is there as well. So again, Judy Wood is on another level. And there's the boats as well. Okay, and there's this one here from the 9/11. From the Hutchinson effect footage. There's circular holes. There's circular hole from one person that's analyzing this, and this guy's actually H.G. Wells wrote about this. H.G. Wells. Okay, this a lot of stuff is like magic. Like, why is everyone? Let's go circular. So if you go circular holes. Oh no, I mean not H.G. Wells. Arthur C. Clarke, the guy who wrote 9/11. The guy who wrote a 2001: A Space Odyssey is the one writing about circular holes. So multiple witnesses to the natural phenomena. Arthur C. Clarke recorded interviews with several people who've seen the globular ray. He's talking about ball lightning. In other words, cold fusion. In other words, a Hutchinson effect. All of these are related to exotic tech. So he lifted my eyes and he's witnessing this. I saw what I thought was a kind of light almost at the same instant. It turned to a ball about the size of a tennis ball and a soccer ball, and so on. And yeah, speaking about soccer, we'll get to that. And then passed over the grass, turned greenish, and then with a great rapidity disappeared towards the cafe where it exploded. And he also talked about, thanks to the globular ray, Hoppeler discovered that his true love is physics and the innermost secrets of the haunting world of nature. Too bad he didn't have any souvenirs left, like the round hole found after a thunderstorm in the glass of a broken window in the University of Edinburgh's meteorology department. As the glass was fused from the inside, the fact was attributed to a globular ray. So they're saying a ball lightning literally made this. It used to be called globular ray. Okay, so this is ball lightning, written by Arthur C. Clarke. Arthur C. Clarke's writing about this in 1966. Like, what is happening? Where am I? I'm like in the Matrix right now. Okay, I'm in the absolute matrix right now, okay? This is ball lightning. And this is the guy talking about, and that's one, 9/11, there's the Arthur C. Clarke monolith right there standing in front of the Twin Towers. And that Millennium Hilton, named after the Arthur C. Clarke book, is the phone number also has 2001 in it. Like, okay. It's like, just chill, guys. You guys are just taking this to another level. This is Albert, and then I think he showed Albert Baudin, but it might not have been the same photo, but anyways, talking about the same thing. Globular rays, there's dissimilar materials merging, going into this, like that, again, hurricanes, and so on. All similar, fusing dissimilar materials. And there's a Tesla coil. There's the field effects comparison of Tesla coil and the Hurricane Aaron. And there's these are super heavy trailers being thrown around like it's nothing. Again, this is levitation. I think it's levitation, not just like wind, brute force wind. Damage during destruction. Yeah, there's one also levitated, and also rust in there. I'm just powering through everything. There's the transportation, Hutchinson samples, and so on. Similar to 9/11. Okay, so that's that. I want to show that because I took screenshots of everything, and also speaking about the screenshots. So this one here, if I go to SlideShare, it's not there anymore. But this was actually made by Hafiz Rodriguez, the Abraham Hafiz Rodriguez. So, but then luckily I was able to download this. This is 2019, guys, way back, and I was able to download this. He actually made a 500 pages of like extremely detailed. I think he took slides from Judy Wood, and he put infinite amount of info and links, including Vimo links, Dr. Judy Wood links, just everything. And he has notes about her RFC, request for correction, and so on. So if you power through all these, absolutely epic. And again, this was made by Abraham Rodriguez. Oh my God, the phone number. Yeah, the phone numbers, and they also say it. So if you go to 2001, let's go to phone 2001. Yeah, this one here, 9/11 predictive programming. If you watch the video, this is a monolith, 2001 Space Odyssey. You get the number there. If you listen to here.
Coming out the window, we've been told to stay in our hotel, and I'm watching this right in front of me. I wanted to call to tell you. I'm at the Millennium Hotel. My phone number here is 212-693-2001.
All right, like 2001. Let's go home, guys. It's done. We're done. We're up. Like, in my humble opinion, these coincidences corresponds to intent, even if it's occult magical intent. I would, if I was a judge and not a corrupt Freemasonic judge, I would rule in favor of this guy. This is admissible in my court. Okay, if you're showing some deep occult magic stuff here, you're definitely showing this. Okay, anyways, he has a bunch of screenshots of the towers turned out. This is Abraham Rodriguez, guys. So again, he has done great work on 9/11, and sadly, he also fall for the Trump. Like, what in the world is happening here? Okay, yeah, he has. Oh, this is a great something. He has infinite info, guys. This does not look like a collapse. But actually, some of them are repetitions. It was for a PowerPoint slide, but anyways, some of them are repetitions that he used for his presentation. Okay, and you can download the whole thing. And again, this guy's not burnt alive. This isn't thermite inside this dust that's turning the cars on fire. This is just magic on magic. Okay. And this is an infinite amount. Okay, I'll see if it's opened up somewhere else. No, but anyways, yeah. So you can download this as a PDF and search it up and look at this. There's more info. Again, it gets a lot of from Judy Wood, and he also got this from permission from Judy Wood. So this presentation was created in honor of and with permission from the brave scientists who assembled a large body of empirical evidence from 9/11. But I do want to go through all this. What I'll do is I'll open up what is it called? 911. Dr. Judy Wood. It's my Judy Wood. Judy Wood. Okay, I'm gonna open up the PDF so I can scroll left to right. I'll try to power through again. We're getting overtime. Okay, then I'll just see what other photos we can find in here. So yeah, there's some epic. I like these screen grabs from. Yeah, you can see the tower turn dust and it's just frothing up. There's the spire turning dust, giant dust cloud. Okay, it's gone. We're powering through 500 pages, guys. This guy put in a lot of work. So again, he's very detailed. I think he's a doctor in some sort of science. Anyways, 29,000 tons of thermite. Yeah. Okay, anyone that says thermite, I can't take him any seriously. So like I had a couple of people like that were quote skeptical of Hutchinson effect. So I'm like, oh, what's your opinion on 9/11? They're like thermite. Oh, get out of my life, man. Or the other guy says it was Osama bin Laden. I'm like, just go away. Just don't even bother. Okay, and And this dust cloud goes away almost instantly. And look how giant the concrete blocks are. These are humans, and there's this one here. When you see this collapse, there's no question that this was demolished or fell down or something. Okay, and the concrete isn't all turned to dust. And this one here, poof. This one literally, yeah, this one just completely just evaporates in the sky. And there's lobby columns. Lobby columns. This one here, I like this before and after. Okay, there's before and after, and there's the lobby columns. Lobby columns is the absolute big one. Nothing went on top of it. Nothing went teleport past it into the basement. It is literally like you can literally take a photo, use your crop on your mouse or on your cut and paste off it. You can literally cut it and delete it. That's what happened 9/11. Research FEMA monolithic domes. Interesting monolithic. Oh, we'll get to that in a bit. We're just planning through. Okay, there's building 7 turning dust. Building 7. Okay, this one is it's like a pancake down, and this is all interesting how it fell down like that. It's like has no rigidity on the side. And it was fuming for literally weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks, and it was so quiet fall. All right, let's keep going. And there's the building 6. He's got everything. He's got holes. He's got Hudson effect. I think he met Hudson effect. John Hudson, who lives near him. And yeah, we had some. And who's this guy? Oh, this is Pascal Bazzelli. This is Pascal Bazzelli. This guy who the surfer. And there's the only filing cabinet in 9/11 found, or one of the only ones, or the only one at least photographed. And it's like literally squished, and it was underneath. It was inside the basement and just like warped, and the paper was still unburnt. Remember, paper at this temperature would spontaneously ignite. Okay, and it keeps going down. Yeah, weird buckling. This one is fascinating. It's like warped sideways. You get this one like frailed up like Hudson effect. Okay, and this guy's like steam beam bent like a horseshoe. Okay, bent perfectly smooth, and other mechanisms like that. It keeps going, keep on and on. And this one is warped and out there. This is like spaghetti, giant spaghetti, ripped apart like spaghetti. And holy, he's got infinite amount of stuff. This is stuff inside there. Okay, there's the hurricane. There's a path. There's some other stuff on it. I'm just prying through. Okay, there's the data there. I think they have links to them as well. That's great. Okay, he has got links and links and links and links, and he has them lined up as well. Tritium. Okay, the guys. This is an epic document. It's private on his thing. I don't know why it's like private, or he just didn't look at it anymore. That's amazing work, guys. There's toasted cars. They're completely rusted. Rusted cars should be the new thing. How are things rusting? 9/11. Okay, there's FDR drive, a bunch of cars. Some of them move, some not. And there's the fire truck. Just like, and there's another truck just completely and utterly warped. This one's just what in the world's happening here? This guy's got 500 pages, guys. This one has like literally weird melted holes on the side, similar to Hudson effect, melted aluminum there. And this one's like completely warped. People didn't even know if it was a car or a truck or SUV or whatever it was. And this is the melted front of the fire truck. This is not, you're not going to do this with any kind of conventional fuel or even any fuel. You're not doing this. And this part's fine. This is melted down. Like the whole engine's melted down. And there's a Hudson effect sample. Well, he's got some clear footage of Hudson effect. And he's got the levitation one. I got to find the footage again. With Hudson effect, you got to get videos, not just photos, but also the samples are pretty good evidence too. Anyways, this is epic stuff. The lobby columns, the thing I can't stress enough, the lobby columns are standing vertically. This is the biggest evidence, I think, one of the biggest, like top 3 in the history of the world on anything. Can you please post a link so I can archive it? Yeah, post all these everywhere. It's all these are in the Qui Tam thingy there I sent earlier. So like when I said when you go find a thingy. So I'll give you go to MES.fm/ actually no, that's afterwards. We'll get to this one. I think this was a second. Okay, oh no, that was in a different area. That was the Qui Tam case. Yeah, I'll post this one here. I think I have the link already in here. So if you go here, all the files are in this link. So you go to right here. Where's the files? Okay, this file's right here. Qui Tam MES, yeah, this one here. You go to Qui Tam case MES 9/11 truth files. You click it. You might have to download, but I'll also upload it on the other area as well. And also the link is here. It's on my part 15. You go to scroll to the bottom and click my OneDrive. But if you go here, Qui Tam 1, you'll see it somewhere in here. It should be the Judy Wood, or just sort by it. It's something in here. It's one of them in here. Judy Wood. What is it called? This one here. Yeah, 911 Judy Wood. Okay, 911. Should be okay. 911 Judy. Man, why is this sword so bad? Okay, I have no idea why. Oh no, no, that one's not there. That one's in a different area. Okay, that was in a different area. So yeah, sorry about that. It's right here. So you click that link, and I'll just share that link. And I have it on my Telegram. So if you go to my Telegram, it's going to be scheduled for. It's scheduled for tomorrow morning, or actually no, tomorrow at 3:33 p.m. PST. So this is the link. There's the link right here. And what I'll also do right now, because you guys like this photo, 911 Dr. Judy. I'm gonna open this up in a file location, and I'll just upload this quickly so you guys can go and see it. So you go right here, click under this description. Again, we're almost over time with 3.5 hours, but in the zone, so I'll keep going. Okay, you click on this. I'm gonna upload this right here, this one here. So you can go and download it. It's 32 megabytes, and go power through. Okay, we're almost done powering through. There's more stuff here. Here's the thermite cutters. Here's actual thermite lances. October 20th, cutting it, thermite lances, and yeah, keep going. And yeah, this is some epic. Look at the rust on this cola truck. And this fire truck absolutely warped and gone. And the other part is, I think some of them should have the bolts gone, but the photos aren't showing. Yeah, this one here. The bolts are gone. This is another key one. The bolts are gone in here. In other words, there's no bending at the edge there. Just somehow removed. And the bolts are the strongest part here. And some of them are like melted inside, and they're like perfectly vertical. And again, there's no, like the holes aren't being ripped off. It's not being bent off. It's just like just somehow the bolts are gone. That's all. And then there's some close-ups of the rusting. You got Hudson effect and so on. Okay, and then the lobby columns again. Lobby columns, and this also big too. But this lobby columns, the reason this one is the most important one, I think it's bigger than this one, is because this has 110 floors above it, and it's gone. It had 110 floors, and now it's gone. This one you could you could brainlessly argue, oh, it fell around it. This one, you can't argue anything. It's literally on top, now it's gone. Okay, and then there's more stuff here. I didn't realize there's this much info. And there's circular holes with ball lightning type stuff there. Okay, and and again, here's how actual impacts are. Here's an actual strike on Windows. Actual strike, if you have a hole there, it's be a whole thing shattered. You're not just gonna have perfectly circular holes in here. You're not gonna have like 9/11 with like perfectly circular. Some of them have only one of the panes of double pane glass, like with holes. There's perfectly holes. There's no shattering. It's just like non-kinetic holes, and so on. Yeah, these are actual holes, and there's Architects 89 on the Truth, and he was actually banned from 89 on the Truth, and his account was I think banned because he mentioned Judy Wood, and then he actually asked Judy Wood, Richard Gage directly, and he has links here. But again, you got to fix up these links, guys. Unless he got the full document. I'm gonna go to snippet because sometimes you have to realize how it's viewed as well. So you go to snippet, it might be, no, it's still compressed. Okay, anyways, it's still bad. I can't see anything. Okay, and there's Judy Wood. He wrote a wiki on it, and then the Wikipedia removed it. So Wikipedia, and it shows you where it's removed and so on. You could read the details and see actual screenshots of it. And I actually made one of Judy Wood, a fake one. This is, a fake wiki page, just to. And there's the WT nuclear disinfo guy, Dimitri Momojabo. Anyways, and he puts all the links there. And again, this is Abraham Havas Rodriguez, and yeah, he's a bachelor in biology and neurobiology, and then MD. So he's MD. I think he has PhD, but anyways, neurobiology, So he has epic stuff there. So it's an epic stuff. And then the reason I was showing that now. It's because it brought to my attention, because I did it years ago, but then it was brought to my attention by Atul, I think. I think I showed it. But anyways, so if you go right here in the chat, if you go to the scroll to the chat. Oh, what in the world is this guy doing here? All right, you go to the chat. I think I had a link there. Or I think I probably have a. Did I send a screenshot somewhere? No, okay, I'll go back to that thingy. I'll go here. I think he says uncle. Yeah. So this, well, yeah. So Atul said that. So he said that he was asked. I'll view all 12 replies. So he was. Let's go here. So So I've been asked by a group of architects to do a presentation. I immediately said, of course. I don't even know how to spell PowerPoint. I just want to I didn't want to sound unsure in front of them. Where do I start? And I said, well, that's epic. I think Andrew Johnson's PowerPoint presentation is a good start. Also, I go to his PowerPoint presentation. The PowerPoint can be downloaded here. And yeah, so this is the download. Yeah, so this is another one I get also see. I made a music video from his PowerPoint. Well, no, he made a music video. I just edited it, and he allowed me to upload it. No, actually, someone else made the music video. He put his PowerPoint in it. So if you haven't seen this one here, this one has no copyright. 20 years on.
This verse, which has been written by Evan Denton.
Yeah, so presented by Andrew Johnson, written by Evan Denton. He wrote a poem, and he read it out there. Yeah, so then he added the photos, but then the video quality wasn't that good, so I asked him for his actual PowerPoint, and I made it HD. So I uploaded in HD, but he gave me the PowerPoints were in here. So again, you can go see the links there. And if you go to PowerPoint right here, it also has another depth of info. Where's the PowerPoint? Why can't I just see the PowerPoint? This is the PowerPoint. Okay. Well, I need to go page by page. Why can't I just see it? What's happening here? Oh, I need to download the PowerPoint. I can go 9/11. 20 years on. Okay, so it's I don't know why I just couldn't view it. Okay, so I need to. You'll have to download it and then you'll open it at PowerPoint. So I guess OneDrive doesn't have PowerPoint. Interesting. Okay. Okay, guys, we're still in this. Okay, so if you go right here, and you can see all of the stuff right here, and close this tab, close this. Okay, go next. Just go to the next page. I gotta go press down. It shows you right here, and there's also seeing the illusion. This illusion is a baby or vision there. You can see the baby. Anyways, you can see all these in here. Some more other stuff. Airplane shaped hole, lack of debris. The bathtub's there, fine. There's some dust. I mean some toasted cars. There's Hutchison. There's the Malov, John Buckrus, Martin Fleischman, Stanley Pons, and where towers go. And so in this actual PowerPoint, you can go and manipulate it around, do whatever you want with it, and so on. And you want to, if you edit for your own presentations and so on. And this was actually taken before and after. This was appears moved, but this one I actually showed that it's very likely it was moved there by the cleanup crew, not the actual levitation. But anyways, so that's why you gotta go step by step one of these, and I do like these live streams where you can get people's feedback right away. But anyways, so that's that, and you can watch this video.
Cool. Yeah.
Epic stuff here.
Day.
And I included some justification and so on. Okay, so that's that. And also then going further, he said, that's great. I was going through the famous Dr. Judy Wood lecture, wanted to kind of screenshot the contents and interpret in general. Those architects are my uncle's colleagues. They are building bridges, towers, stadiums, metro tunnels. Thanks for the files. Now it's easier. And I said, yeah, epic stuff. I actually took screenshots of everything 6 years ago. And also Abraham Hafiz Rodriguez has a 500-page slide presentation right here with extremely detailed notes. Anyways, he had some issues clicking the wrong link. And then, yeah, so that's going to be epic stuff there. And so on. And then let's go, what else did we have here? I'm going to click close this. And let's go to the notes, and then we're almost done. And going back here. Yes, also, Javis Rodriguez. Yeah, so sadly, he also drank the Trump Kool-Aid. I don't want to go further on that. So MES duality tip, if you mirror Alex Jones, you are doing something wrong. So if Alex Jones is heavily promoting Donald Trump, and you're doing the same, reevaluate your life. Again, MES, thanks for the PowerPoint. Yeah, for sure. So there's all those is there. Yeah, this was here. Attila was presenting 9/11 truth to his uncle, to his uncle's architecture colleagues, and so on. Patreon message, pandemic. We'll get to those in a bit, or later. I'm done, guys. We'll save some of these for later. And I'm gonna save this. Okay, that's all for today. But I need to go get some show you guys some soccer goals for Sachs. So Sachs says show some soccer goals before I leave, and that was a while ago. Where's some soccer goals? Yes, show some of your goals before you go. That'll be epic. So I have a couple of them. So here's one of them. If you go to my YouTube, it's actually on MES. So 10 years ago, won the first championship. We were down 1-0. I scored a penalty shot, and then I scored the game winner, and it was filmed. Let's go to soccer goal. So you go to soccer goal. So my amazing goal is 9 years ago. That's almost 10 years. Jeremy says, "Have I told you lately that I love you?" Okay, interesting. Is this Paul Level's burner account? What's going on here? Let's play here. That's me when I had some hair. Almost when it was like going away. And anyways, so it was 1-1. This is the second half, so 6 minutes left in the game. No, I mean 11 minutes left in the game. This is the shootout. I mean this is the free kick right here. Let's play some shootout right. Free kick. Oh. Okay, you guys see that? It hit off the wall to the right. So I kicked right foot, and then I switched over to the left foot, and then scored it from here. And the replay was done by the guys filming it. I wasn't actually doing a replay because I have some other replays I do later. Okay, and then there's a rear camera. Okay, and what I did also was, hopefully I don't get a copyright claim, but I think I have a great counter on this. So, commentary. So this one here, I made a commentary with Lionel Messi's commentary. So here's the championship goal. Let's play this one. I should go here. Okay, this one, and then we'll play this one here. I haven't uploaded this one. Maybe I'll share this with on Telegram. I added the commentary for Lionel Messi, like epic goal. Watch this right here.
Messi. Oh. Messi.
Astonishing, jaw-dropping genius from Lionel. He emasculates them individually.
All right, that's epic. There's another one. I'll share. This was my. I think I shared another one in. Actually, this was before. Okay, then 2 years after. So the year after this championship one, we went to the final. I scored 2 goals again, but we didn't win. And then the year after, I scored 2 goals again. So I had 3 straight 2 goals in the final, and then we won that one. And I have that one. The game winner was also filmed by my brother. I'll go to that. Where is it? Right here. So it's a 2017. Yeah, so 2 years after that. So this is about 8 years, 7 to 8 years. Okay, this is the game winner, and then I did the editing now. I did editing, but it's this is my editing back then. It was next level. It wasn't that good, but it was pretty funny. Yeah, that Epic's edit. Okay, there's MES right there. We got champs. Okay, so that was a champ. We still have more goals though. This was earlier this year actually. I put this on Telegram. Let's go to goal. Let's go. I think I had no. Let's say MES goal. Messi. I think a free kick goal. Okay, where's okay? Because I post a lot of Messi goals there. Let's go. MES. Oh, Messi goals. I literally scored and I can't. Okay. Where's my goal there? Okay, I can't believe I can't find it. Where's my goal? I posted somewhere. I posted somewhere in my Telegram. Yeah, this is where in the world's going on here? I scored a goal and it's not even showing it. It's all because it's hard to find because all the Messi goals. We gotta find it. Scored goal. Scored 2 goals. Okay. Oh, this was before because amazing goal there. Anyways, we got to find it there. I forgot where. I think I know how to find it. It's from Mark Collin. It said goal. No, actually, no, he deleted it. I think he removed all his history there. Anyways, we got to find that somewhere. I think I could find it. It's in here. Okay, I'll find it in my personal thing. Okay, we got to find it. We're in soccer mode. Soccer. I have a game tomorrow, but a championship on next week, and that'll be pretty epic. I will play this one because we're in the zone. Okay, December 21, December 1st. Okay, this Matt soccer. Where in the world is it going here? Okay, I can't find the goal. Anyways, so I can't find the goal, but I will find another one. We're still in the mode. I gotta find it. Let's say where is the? I'll go here maybe. Free kick. Okay, I cannot believe I can't find it. Anyways, I'll go to Instagram. I'm just gonna power through any random stuff. MES. Well, we had some. I'm ending it. I just wanna save it for later. I'm like losing energy. Besides finding some soccer goals. I think I had some before. Way off. I posted. Okay. This was there. I just can't believe I can't find it. I literally posted on my Telegram and I don't know where it is anymore. Okay. This was this time. Okay, there's another one. This is from 6-a-side that we won a championship as well. But this was, I think, semifinals or quarterfinals. But anyways, 3 goals in this game.
Oh my god, oh my god! You play for Rangers, did you? Oh my god, oh my god!
I don't know how to lower it. Like, I don't understand how any of this works. Lower audio. Oh, that's how you do it. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, the first goal I wanted to show again. Go back. The first goal was this first goal is unreal. No, I mean the first goal. This one right here. Okay. Anyways, I will find that other one later and I'll share it. I'll do one more search. I can't believe we had it one more. I cannot believe I had it and I can't find it anymore. Anyways, I'm very hard-headed. I cannot believe I can't find it. 2 goals. Let's say 2 goals. Okay, I just don't understand. We'll find it somehow. Free kick. Okay, there it is. Free kick goal. Okay, so I have it somewhere here. Open. Okay, here's a free kick goal. Okay, this one here. This was a few months ago. Okay, this one here. Okay, let's go. Okay, and then I scored another one after. But anyways, we're good to go. Let's see. Yeah, there's other random topics, but I closed the thing already, guys. We're ending the stream, guys. We're way over limit. And oh yeah, I do need to revisit Ashton Forbes there. So Road Motion. Next solo stream, I'll do a bunch of deep dives on Ashton Forbes that you covered, but as a random topics that you sent me. I just haven't had time to look at it. Anyways, guys, that's all for today. And thanks for joining. And remember, as always, guys, remember, donate cash monies and funnest thing. In 80s, it was a handshake. Interesting. You don't cover it in love bites like they did in the 1990s. All right. Okay, so this guy, 1993 and 4, worked on digital, switch over loads of overtime. Anyways, guys, that's all for today, guys. Thanks for joining. Have a great day. And yeah, Road Motion, I'll cover some of your Ashton Forbes stuff you sent me. Because again, I need a break from Ashton Forbes for at least a month or two. Because it's like, how is he still having an audience? Why are people listening? Anyways, have a great weekend. And yeah, next week, very likely chance of a massive live stream with a 500,000 subscriber account of UFO TV. Anyways, guys, that's all for today. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for another Math Easy Solutions. Cheers.